Can you guys hear me? I copy that, nerd. Yeah. Oh, Alan. What's going on? Gotcha, Mean Green. I'll be waiting for you guys. So, while I'm doing that, let's see. Alright then. So, ink snips. So, alright, give me a sec, guys, and I will begin. I'm just checking for something. Okay, so I think I got it. I guess. Alright. So, here we go, I guess. Alright, so, glad to have you guys here. Welcome to the stream. So, for today's stream, we will be talking about Ashley from Power Rangers Turbo and In Space. Um, so, I guess I want to dive into the character. So, well, I guess I'd like to dive into her impact on Power Rangers Turbo and In Space. Um, but yeah, so I want to dive into some of the stuff that I think that Ashley brings to the Power Rangers universe in general. Uh, you know, I you know, I think she brings an emotional depth, leadership, relatability. Um, you know, and I don't know if most Rangers have that. I mean, I think some of them do, but but this is just what I'm getting from Ashley, from the character. Now that I've had a chance to go back and watch Turbo and In Space, and even the crossover to the 10th Power and Power of Pink in Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. So, you know, but I do think she brings a unique energy that helped define one of the franchise's most important eras. Her presence definitely strengthens the team, and I think it enriches the story and gives the viewers more of a character who feels human, warm, and inspiring. But you know, like I said, that's just what I got from the character. So you know, so so next I wanna talk about some of the core contributions that Ashley brings to the Power Rangers universe. Uh, one one thing that stuck out to me is her, like Ashley. If you look at Ashley, she's consistently acts as the emotional anchor for the team. She's compassionate, supportive, and well, she often is the one who checks in on her teammates when their morale is low. Um, you know, and I think that helps gives the team a sense of like humanity, especially during the darker, more intense storylines in space. Um, her I think her also her character arc is definitely one of the most natural and relatable. Um, because let's not forget, like she began as a high school student in Turbo, um, but throughout the course of Turbo and in space, she became more of a confident, capable, you know, kind of person. Um, and I think her growth gives people, especially her fans, someone to root for and have a connection on a personal level. She's also brave in a grounded way, of course. Like she's not she's not fearless, but she's definitely determined. Um, you know, so I definitely have to give her that. And what's going on in Raven Feather 15? Um, you know, like okay, so like another thing, like she steps up when things get difficult. Um, like because if you look, because definitely I think she really started that more during the transition from Turbo to In Space. You know, her relatability makes her a strong, stabilizing force for her team. Um, she's also one of the few Rangers who successfully transitions between two seasons with, two completely different tones. I think she does that very well because, if we look at Turbo, it's definitely because based on the Sentai that Turbo was based on, you know, um, hmm, like oh yeah, like well, Turbo is a lighter and more comedic season, and in space is darker, more mature. And Ashley, I I definitely think she adapts pretty well, you know, and I think she does give a very good feel of continuity and emotional consistency. So that's good. How's it going, Creepy Bear? So yeah, I mean, that's definitely some traits and stuff that I think that she brings to the table. Um, you know, I mean, let's not. I mean, like, she's she's probably like one of my top 20 um favorite Yellow Rangers. Um, she definitely has heart, courage, and definitely optimism. And but she adds her own personality with that as well. So like, for example, like her version of the Yellow Ranger is iconic because she balances strength with vulnerability, making her feel real and memorable. And her relationship with Andros, I think, is one of the most beloved romances in the franchise. Although I'm still more of like the Tommy and Kimberly, uh, more than Andros and Ashley, but but I do think that the romantic, you know, side of the romantic arc that Ashley and Andros have adds emotional depth and character development, and more so in a human like dimension to the high stakes of the season. You know, um, and I think it's even still talked about like even today. That's that's definitely something. If it's managed to still be talked about today, that's it's pretty cool. I loved how Tanya asked her to bring kids to safety before she became a Turbo Ranger and kept the kids calm during a monster attack. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely one of the reasons why I think that she definitely is, the pretty decent, at least it shows what kind of character she has before becoming the Yellow Ranger in particular. Um, you know, but let's not forget, guys. Let's not forget. Like Ashley, she's not perfect. I don't think really any of the Rangers are perfect. Um, sure, when you look at Mighty Morphin, you could kind of call them like goody goods, I guess. But even they weren't perfect. Um, and I think that's what makes Ashley a very compelling character. I mean, she's funny, sometimes unsure of herself or situations or so. Um, she's definitely stubborn, but she's always, genuine, and her relatability helps, people see themselves in her, which I think strengthens, people's connection with with her character, and that's why I think she's definitely she's a top favorite Yellow Ranger for a lot of people. Um, Green, I love Ashley. Nice. And now, now also, um, now, do I think Ashley could be a leader? Um, I mean, it's quite possible. I mean, there are moments where each of the Space Rangers show uh, a leadership quality. Um, but I think Ashley leads more with like empathy and action rather than more of like the authority type that we are accustomed to with Power Rangers in a way. Like she doesn't need to be a Red Ranger to influence the team. Her leadership style is subtle but powerful. I mean, heck, she inspires trust, loyalty, and unity. And I think that also helps, um, her resonate with a lot of people. And I think even when new fans even watch Power Rangers, um, you know, I think that helps attract new people to her character as well. Um, because there are plenty of things that help her resonate. Um, there might be some moments or points where she resonates with you guys. Um, like, let's see. Well, she feels real, not just heroic, so that's good. I definitely felt that during her in space moments, more than her turbo. Um, she brings warmth to the team. Her chemistry with the rest of her team, it feels real and it feels authentic. She's strong. She's a capable female hero without losing her humanity, which I don't think that is shown too often now in a lot of female heroes. Um, or if it is, it feels like many people consider it to be like, oh, well, you're trying to be a girl boss kind of thing, but maybe that's just how the character actually is. But that's just me. I think her storyline is pretty emotional, and it's definitely memorable because, I mean, it's easy to revisit. Um, and I think a lot of people can really relate to Ashley because I think maybe I think Ashley has this kind of coming of age story in a way because it does feel that way through Turbo and in space. It's like a coming of age experiences, and I think a lot of older fans plus new Power Ranger fans that that are introduced to her can relate to. I also believe that Ashley, she brings a certain balance, um, heart, courage. Definitely brings humor, and she definitely has growth, a lot of growth during throughout Turbo and in space. And I think that it helps the Power Ranger universe in general. She definitely elevates every scene that she's in, and it gives people a reason to stay invested. So I'd really have to give it to her on that one. She's definitely a pretty good Yellow Ranger. Um, you know, but those are more my kind of talking points for Ashley as a character. So yeah, so I will drop the link real quick. Hold on. Uh oh. There we go. So give me a sec, guys. So, ah, Mega Man 2026. How's it going? She saw how the others were under a spell from Divatox, which she used the clothes to turn against each other. But it really broke my heart when they made her cry. Yeah, it be like that sometimes. But, I hope you guys are enjoying the stream so far. Make sure to like the stream. Give me a sec. I'll be right back, guys.
What's going on? Can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey. Oh, give me 1 second.
Hey, guy. Uh,
You good?
oh yeah. How you guys
All
doing?
right. I'm good, man. I'm good, man. How you been? How you feeling?
Feeling pretty good.
It's
Mostly,
cool, man.
mostly just been writing today, and mostly been sleep because I mean, didn't really have much to do today, so mostly I took like 2 naps, and also managed to finish writing, my book, of course,
Oh, okay. Nice.
and
That's cool.
I've already started writing my second one, which is about Merrick from Wild Force. And
Nice.
then after that, I'm going to do one for Danny from Wild Force. And then we'll
Hmm.
see where it goes from there.
Oh,
Okay.
sweet. Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
Cool.
That's real cool.
So,
I like your
so,
explanation on Ashley.
Yeah.
oh,
You pretty much
Yes,
said a
sir.
lot. I was thinking of saying
You,
some
you're
things.
doing you're doing a deep dive into her character. It was just
Yeah,
like you said
very
you would.
good. Yeah. I'm like, what's
thanks,
left to
guys.
say?
I mean, what do you guys think about Ashley? You know,
I mean, I think she's awesome. I mean, no, all right. I will say that like when I was looking at Power Rangers Space initially, I was like, man, look, come on, man. Like, let's hear more about Cassie. Like, it's like her having an interest for Andros. I was like, oh, this could be another Tommy Kimberly thing. But she grew on me though. She really grew on me, and I liked how her character progressed through the series, through the show. It was good, and she really did care for Andros, like because he was from KO 35. You know, he was a loner, and she warmed him up. She's like, look, listen, come on, let's go, like let's have some fun, let's do some human stuff. And he's all Mister. I want to do this myself and everything. So she
Mhm.
shook him up a little bit. She rattled him up a little bit, ruffle his feathers. Uh, but it was in a good way, because she just wanted him to be open to her and the rest of the group from Earth. You
Mhm.
know, so I mean, and for that, I like that. It was greatly appreciated, and like I said, she grew on me. Her character did grow on me. Uh,
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and like now again, I love Cassie too. I love her character too, but this is not about her. But I
Shit.
but like it put a light on Yellow Rangers, whereas
Yeah.
the Pink Rangers always had a lot of the recognition ever since Kimberly
Yeah.
days. From Kimberly to Kat,
The cat.
and then when it went
Hmm.
to like Ashley and Cassie, it was like I didn't really feel like there was like much with that in Turbo. Like they still did focus episodes on them, but when they went
Hmm.
to
Mm-hmm.
space, they definitely had like Ashley became like the new Kimberly. Like when it came to like love interest, her traits, how she was. I mean, all of that. I mean, like I said,
Yeah.
Cassie too, but I know it's not about Cassie, it's about Ashley. um, at one point I was like, okay, well, how
For
many times,
now.
how many times are gonna, yeah, how many times are gonna keep talking about Ashley? But no, she did grow on me. Um,
Yeah.
and then also too in real life, we met the actress Tracy Lynn Cruz,
I'm
which
sorry.
she's every time we see her, it's almost like we're seeing,
Gotta give a
it's
shout out
almost like
to
we're
her.
seeing family. Yeah, it's almost like we're seeing family. So
That's my
shout out to
heart.
Tracy
I'm
Lynn Cruz,
sorry.
for portraying Ashley so well and everything.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, the fact that like we've always had good, great conversations with her and everything. And I know my cat will talk more about this, but the fact that like you know
I mean, I'll stick with
we
the character for now. I don't want to get all
yeah
googly.
yeah but like very
Hey!
sweet
Look,
person.
I can talk
Yeah,
about Tracy
very
Lynn
very
all
sweet
day.
person. Very 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 sweet
Look,
person.
that's what the stream. That's what the stream's about. Go for it.
Yeah, very 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 sweet person too.
Yeah.
And Fantasy Mage, she got to be her. Yep, I
Oh,
remember her. I
nice.
remember her saying that.
Cool.
So
Yeah.
it was very
Yeah. Yeah.
cool. It was very
Cool.
cool. It's always good to
Let's
see
rock it.
see her and everything. And then I
Mhm.
also did like her evil counterpart, um, the Yellow Psycho. I wasn't gonna. I was against doing any type of female iteration of characters, but it still worked because they
Yeah.
all wore the same outfit. And I more so did it just to match up to my cat's yellow face. So it just worked.
Mhm.
Um, but as far as Ashley's concerned, no, at the character Ashley, she did really grow to be a really great Yellow Ranger and very essential to the group. She was kind of like that light in the group, like that. How should I put this? Um, she brought like that. A good vibe to the group. You know, she did. Uh, yeah, I mean, there were sometimes she might not seem like she was the toughest, but she was able to hold her own. When it
Right.
came to being in that ranger suit, so
Mhm.
she was able to hold her own.
Yeah. I mean, she was very lovable, very witty and strong. Like you said, like with Yellow Rangers, it was like Yellow Rangers' time to really, have their spotlight, especially when she was in space. Because, like you said, all of the Pink Rangers were always highly recognized over Yellow. So with her character, they pushed her a little bit more, especially with her connection with Andros and the rest of the team. She was good with keeping everyone, together, like with her optimism and her positivity, her strength. She was a very very good dynamic to the team, and she had like some kind of kooky moments, but it was just that's what makes her lovable, um, and a badass fighter, especially in Space War has a little star slinger. She was doing a thing. um, but yeah, I really actually gravitated to that season, and it's actually one of my favorite Power Rangers seasons. So
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, and like DG was saying, the actress, she just that's part. I can talk about her all day, but it's okay. And honestly, I wish I had a yellow Psycho shirt or even a yellow. But I figured since we were doing it in space, I was like, Psycho Rangers. And this is actually a shirt that Jeffrey Ray's made. So give him some little promo. Yeah, but I do.
Nice.
But I do like her character. Oh, and fun fact: when you Google Ashley Hammond, you do see a few of my cosplays come up, and the picture of me with Tracy in the photos. And I was searching for like something
Hold
for my
that thought there.
background,
Wait a minute.
and I was like, "Oh, look at me!" Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, when I first met Tracy at Ranger Station,
Hmm.
2021. Has it been that long? Ooh. When I first met her, yeah, you'll see that picture in Google search. It's
Lord.
pretty
Oh man. So so what? You cool, DJ? You cool?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
hot. Ooh, I need some water.
I do need some water though.
Yeah.
Look at that. You got your look. See that? You got your husband thirsty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah,
You already man.
we
Like
we good.
it's only been 30 minutes and you already got your husband thirsty.
Nah, you got
All
Damn.
that
jokes.
Ashley Hammond fire going on up in here.
What's it? The Ashley Glazers here.
Yeah. Oh
Oh
my God.
yeah.
Yes,
We
that's a
got
good
yeah.
one.
We got. I see. We
I
got the
gotta make
Ashley
some
Glazers here.
Ashley Glazer.
Yep, the Ashley Glazers.
So
Hmm.
um. Oh man. So I guess I'll show you guys a little bit of my book. It is finished. Like I did finish writing it. It's
Okay.
10 chapters in total. But I guess I can read like maybe one or two chapters. But I might end up reading the whole thing. I don't know. Like I might just, I don't know. I might just read like the first two
Yeah.
chapters just to get just for people to get a feel for what I did with the character.
Okay.
So give me a sec. Let me see if it works this time.
Oh yes, yes, please work.
No. Put it up and then retract it back to the regular, just so that it works. Otherwise, we'll be on the left screen for the whole screen.
I
Stream.
know. Oh my god. They'll be like, "Hey guys, we're like over here." Yeah.
Hey, stuff happens. I understand. I get it.
It is what it is.
So here's my book. It's Power Rangers Starbound Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's about Ashley. Um, so crazy. Man, like I might like eventually. If there's like, I might print this out. Somewhere down the line, and if Tracy's ever at a con that I might be going to or anything, maybe I could give it to her, let her,
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm sure, like, she would appreciate that because she likes character focus. Only saying that because, like, when she sees me in her yellow space cosplay,
Hey,
it
Romano, what's up?
hypes her up, man. Because she likes to be recognized, and the fact that you're writing a story recognizing her character, I'm sure she would enjoy it.
Well, here we go. Oh man, hold on,
Yeah.
I don't know, hold on, wait, Romano, if you're still in the chat, bro, give me a sec. I got a feeling the Gooner might pop up.
Oh.
Okay.
We'll see how the Goon we'll see.
Okay.
You're welcome. I know. Nerd. I know. Nerd said that he'll be on in about he'll be up in about an hour.
Okay.
So he'll show up.
Starbound Legacy. Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
And are you making this into more so like an audio drama too, or just more like a book?
Nah, this is more of a book.
Cool.
Well,
Then
at
you
least
said
right now,
chapters or sentence.
like right now, it's more of a book. I don't know. Like, if people want me to turn this into an audio drama, I can. You know, I don't know how. I don't know. Like, it might be maybe one. Well, it might be like one whole thing, or I don't know. But
Yeah.
just for right now, it's just in book form.
Oh, okay.
So, oh man, I have not read a book to anybody in like God knows how long, so I'm rusty.
Oh,
You're good.
But oh well. So chapter 1, of course, it's called Echoes in the Static.
Mm-hmm.
So here goes nothing. So Ashley Hammond, had learned to love quiet mornings. Not the kind she used to have aboard a starship. Those were filled with the hum of engines, the soft pulse of navigation consoles, and the occasional alarm that meant someone was about to get thrown across a room. Though this was a different kind of quiet, a grounded one, a human one. The sun had barely risen over the rooftops of Silver Ridge, painting the sky in soft gold. Ashley stood at the kitchen counter pouring cereal into a bowl shaped like a smiling star. The box crinkled loudly in the stillness. "Mom," a small voice called from the hallway. Did you know astronauts can grow 2 inches taller in space? Ashley smiled. Good morning to you, Kaya. Oh, boy. Okay. Sorry, that's why I hate using Google Docs for this, but it's
Hmm.
fine. There we go. Right. Her daughter padded into the kitchen wearing mismatched socks and a t-shirt covered in glittery planets. Her hair struck. I mean, what my bad. Her hair stuck out in every direction. A cosmic explosion of curls. I'm serious. Kaya insisted, climbing onto a stool. 2 whole inches. I read it in my space book. I believe you, Ashley said, sliding the bowl toward her. But you're tall enough already. If you grow 2 more inches, I'll have to start using a telescope just to see your face. Kaya giggled, nearly spilling her milk. You're silly. Ashley leaned against the counter, watching her daughter eat with the kind of quiet awe she never quite got used to. Kaya was 8 now, curious, bright, and endlessly imaginative. She built cardboard starships in the living room. She drew pictures of herself in yellow armor. She asked questions about galaxies Ashley had actually visited, but pretended she only knew from books. It was easier that way, safer. Are you going to the community center today? Kaya asked between bites. After school, yes, Ashley said. I have a robotics class to teach. Right, Kaya's eyes lit up. Can I help? You always help, Ashley said, brushing a comb. Well, my bad, brushing a crumb from her daughter's cheek. You're my best assistant. Kaya beamed. Ashley's phone buzzed on the counter. She glanced at the screen. A message from an old contact she hadn't heard from in months. Andros. So hope you're well. Just checking in. Her heart tightened for a moment, not in a romantic way. That chapter had closed long ago, gently without
What?
regret. But 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 Andros was a reminder of a life she'd lived at light speed, a life she'd chosen to leave behind. She
Okay.
typed back quickly. Ashley, all good here, busy with classes. Kaya's doing great. She hesitated, then added, Is everything okay? The reply didn't come right away. Kaya finished her cereal and hopped off the stool. I'm gonna get my backpack. Shoes too, Ashley called after her. Both of them this time. A thump and a muffled I know echoed from the hallway. Ashley chuckled, then froze. A faint crackle drifted through the kitchen, soft, almost, and sometimes I write pretty good words, but I can't. Also for like crazy, impersonable. I think I just
Hmm.
pronounced that right, but yeah, bear with me.
Impersonable.
Yeah,
Thank,
impersonal. Hmm.
thank you. Like static from an old radio, she turned toward the counter. Kaya's toy communicator, a plastic yellow walkie-talkie she decorated with stickers, sat next to the fruit bowl. It was switched off, but the static grew louder. Ashley's breath caught. Well, I meant to say catch her breath. So, but
Hmm.
anyway, but I'll fix that.
Hmm. Okay.
No, it couldn't be. She picked up the toy. It vibrated faintly in her hand as if responding to something only it could hear. The static sharpened, forming a pattern, a rhythm she hadn't heard in years, a coded pulse, a frequency she knew by heart. Astro Ranger emergency channel. Whoa. Her
Hmm.
pulse quickened. The room suddenly felt too small, too bright, too still. The communicator crackled again, then went silent. Ashley set it down slowly, her fingers trembling. Mom, Kaya appeared in the doorway, backpack slung over one shoulder. Are you okay? Ashley forced a smile. Yeah, just thought I heard something. Kaya tilted her head. Like what? Nothing important, Ashley said, reaching for her keys. Come on, we'll be late. But as they stepped outside into the warm morning, Ashley couldn't shake the feeling that something had shifted. Something old, something she'd buried, something that had just woken up. And somewhere far beyond the sky, a signal pulsed again, faint but unmistakable. A call for help. A call meant for her. And here's chapter 2, the signal that shouldn't exist. So,
How many chapters you got so far? You say you got all 10?
Yep.
Okay.
I didn't realize it until
All right.
months ago. Crap.
Oh, the typo.
Oh, the title. Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I tried to change it, but it won't let me. I guess because I'm already live.
right. Probably after you're done. I didn't even notice. Like my eyes just just read it for
I
what it
didn't.
was.
Yeah, I didn't even notice myself. So,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, that's I mean, that was chapter 1. Um,
It sounds
so
good.
what do you guys think?
It's good.
It's good. It's
I don't
actually
know,
leading
man.
me to wonder what's gonna happen next.
Maybe I need to
um,
do. Maybe I need to do some some sound, some voiceovers.
I know, right? I was like, maybe I can voice
I
Ashley.
know you. I know you put the invite out a while ago, but I may have to take you up on
I
that
get
offer.
nervous reading stuff like that, though.
I mean, I think I could. I think I could do it. You know, maybe I don't know. Maybe I'll
I
become the
know.
next. Maybe I'll become the next voice
I don't
actor
like
for an
my
anime.
voice. I just don't like my voice. That's all. I don't.
But
It's
Have
too
you heard
raspy,
my
too deep, too. Yeah. Mm.
Have you heard my voice? Look.
No,
I'm
but
gonna
I
say it
think
like
it's a
this.
cute
Like,
start. You know, it's a good start.
no,
Uh,
listen to my audio dramas with my voice, like with me in there and some of my characters, and tell me if I ever got better. Trust me.
it sounds very good. I mean, I don't know. Mine, I don't.
Uh,
That's probably why I don't do a lot of talking in my videos. Did you notice that? I do most of my talking live, but yeah, that's it. Even when I do my own little live streams, I'm trying to talk through whatever I'm doing. I sound, that's like I can't get the words right, or I sound just weird. I don't
mm-mm.
know. No, but really though, honestly, that was a great start because I was actually wondering what is going on, and I didn't know that. I'm thinking, oh, they had a baby, but then you said Andros called. I'm like, wait, what? You got me with that one.
yeah.
I was like, wait, like, what? You said
I
long ago. I'm
mean,
like, what you mean long ago? What the? But it was.
I mean,
Oh, I thinking like all the perfect fairy tales in my head are like, like, wait, who's she? Who's she with?
I'm, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
No,
crush
no,
anybody's. I didn't mean to crush anybody's. Dreams of
no.
Ashley and Andros. I mean, I saw them together, but at the same time, I mean, just like in real life, I mean, you don't mean look. You end up you start off with someone, and
Of
years later, you
course.
might not even be. You might just be friends. You know,
Oh
it can
yeah.
happen.
No, definitely, and I like that spin on things because I was so thinking. I was like, oh my gosh, she probably is the cutest thing looking like Andrew. Probably got the streaks and everything. He said he reached out. I'm like, wait, what? Check in. We check in. No, but otherwise, it was a great start. I mean, I'm
I
sure you say you
mean,
have 10.
yeah, I mean,
That's great.
I mean, I can continue on. Yeah, I can read a little more if you guys want. You know,
Yeah, I
I
mean, it's
just
up to
did
you.
well. Oh, okay. Give me a sec, cause wow, I must have hooked you in real quick. But I mean, but I did that because I wanted to see, you know, how
Hmm.
how that, like, did it flow right? Did it feel like it was a natural, you know, thing for her character? We could, like,
Yeah.
did it kind of show like what her character's been up to a little bit?
Oh
What's
yeah.
her what's her civilian life like? Does she have kids? Does she not have kids?
Yeah. Of course,
So
it
I
did.
mean, which like, no shade, but yeah. So to a certain someone, no shade, but this is how you actually introduce a character,
Yeah.
and even the universe that they're inhabiting.
That they're in.
You know,
Yeah.
this just
Right.
I just had to put that out there. I'm not trying to throw shade, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. No, I hear you.
I mean,
I
who
got
knows?
you.
I mean, maybe this will help. You know,
Of course. That's
figure out
all
how to
we're
figure.
about: inspiring and assisting and helping, encouraging. Yeah, being good reference points. And
Yep.
that's what you're doing. Educating. you know, enlightening the unenlightened.
Dang,
I got that from a movie. Don't mind me.
help her out, Lord, help her out.
Oh, excuse me.
Ah, Fantasy Mage, I
Man,
miss you, girl. Sorry, I just had to throw that
I
out
hope
there.
everything's well with you, Fantasy Mage.
Yeah.
Great streams coming
hold that
soon.
thought.
Hmm, I miss you. Yeah. It's like you have to enlighten the unenlightened. That's what we're about.
Rudy,
Hey.
Hey,
What's up? Little rascals.
give her a sec. She might be popping up.
hey, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
Like the
Hey,
mess.
Hello.
thank you.
Oh, nice. Yay.
Hey,
Hope all is well, my dear. Hope all is well.
Yes, I
See,
really
I
hope
told
all
you.
is well with you. I know you've been really busy and stuff, so I really hope all is well. And yeah,
I am. I'm just trying to relax the week during the weekends.
I hear you.
that's good.
That's good. That is very good. Mhm.
Well, all right.
I know. Okay, just a little slightly off topic. Fantasy Mage. If I know you said you wanted to learn more about StreamYard. I know you got Rangerverse here to help you as well, but if you need any help, I'd want to help you out as well.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I
Yeah,
appreciate
maybe one.
you and Universe's help.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe one day. Yeah, maybe one night, like, or
I
one
don't know
day
how to
where
use
like
it. I would offer if I knew, but I don't.
like maybe one night like we'll have to arrange like an off stream chat, kind of like a setup like
Yeah.
this, but
Yeah.
like no live, just we could just
Hmm.
like talk about how to set that up. But I think you need like a certain amount of
Yeah,
subscribers to go live. But
Yeah.
we can talk
we can still
about
figure
all
it out
that.
ahead of time.
Yeah, we can talk about all about that later.
Yeah, no
Yeah,
problem.
cool.
All right. So here we go with chapter 2, guys.
All
Okay.
right.
Whew. All right. So chapter 2, the signal that shouldn't exist. The community center buzzed with the usual after-school chaos, sneakers, yeah, squeaking on the gym floor, laughter echoing down the hall, the faint smell of glue, like glue sticks and cafeteria pizza, lingering in the air. Ashley usually found comfort in the noise. It grounded her, reminded her she was exactly where she needed to be. But today, the static from that morning clung to her thoughts like a shadow. She stood in the robotics room, arranging small motors and circuit boards on a long table. Her students would arrive in 10 minutes. Normally, she'd be humming by now, excited to teach them how to build tiny machines that could follow lines or avoid obstacles. Instead, she kept glancing at the clock and in her bag. Inside it, wrapped in a scarf, was Kaya's toy communicator, the one that had somehow picked up a frequency no Earth device should have detected. Ashley swallowed hard and forced herself to focus. She lived through Stranger Things. She fought monsters, made of stardust and machines older than civilizations. She'd piloted a Megazord through asteroid fields. She'd survived, but she'd also learned to trust her instincts. And right now, they were screaming. All right, here we go. Miss Hammond, a voice chirped from the doorway. Ashley turned. Kaya stood there, backpack half unzipped, a paper star sticking out of it. Her eyes were bright, but her expression was curious, searching. You forgot your lunchbox in the car, Kaya said, holding it up triumphantly. She blinked. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. Kaya stepped inside, her gaze drifting to the table of robotic parts. Can I stay until class starts? Of course, Ashley said, softening. Just don't touch the soldering iron. I know, Kaya said, rolling her eyes with exaggerated drama. You tell me every time. Ashley smiled despite herself, and I'll keep telling you until you're 30. Kaya wandered to the far table where a half-finished robot sat waiting for repairs. She poked at it gently, humming a tune Ashley didn't recognize. For a moment, everything felt normal. Then Ashley's phone buzzed. She pulled it from her pocket. And of course, it's Andros again. Not sure yet, but something's happening. I'll explain soon. Her stomach tightened. Kaya looked up. Is it important? Ashley hesitated. Just an old friend checking in. Kaya nodded, satisfied, and returned to her robot. Ashley typed back quickly. I picked up a signal today. Astro frequency. I thought it was a glitch. The reply came almost instantly. It wasn't a glitch. Ashley caught her breath. I'm gonna fix that.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Dee Dee.
Hey, D.
She stared at the screen, waiting, hoping for more, but the typing indicator blinked once, then vanished. No explanation, no reassurance, just confirmation. The signal was real. A chill ran through her. Mom? Kaya asked suddenly. Ashley looked up. Yes? Kaya held up the robot. Do you think machines can feel lonely? Ashley blinked. What makes you ask that? I don't know, Kaya said, shrugging. Sometimes I think things talk to me. Not like voices, more like feelings. Ashley's heart skipped. Kaya set the robot down gently. This one feels sad. Ashley crossed the room and knelt beside her daughter. Machines don't feel things the way we do, she said softly. but sometimes we pick up on things without realizing it. Little details, little signals. Kaya nodded thoughtfully. Like the radio this morning? Ashley froze. Kaya continued, I heard it too. It sounded like someone whispering. Ashley forced her voice to stay calm. It was just static. Kaya didn't look convinced. Before Ashley could say more, the first group of students burst into the room, chattering excitedly. Kaya stepped back, slipping into her usual helper role, handing out safety goggles and greeting everyone by name. Ashley watched her, this bright, fearless child who saw the world in ways Ashley couldn't explain, and she felt it again. That shift, that awakening. Something was coming. Something that had reached across the stars to find her. And as she looked at Kaya, at the way her daughter's fingers brushed the robot like she could sense its heartbeat, Ashley felt a truth she wasn't ready to face. The signal hadn't been meant for her alone. It had been meant for both of them. Chapter 3. A Whisper from the Stars. Night settled. There we go. Sometimes this thing wants to be so difficult. Alright. Night settled over Silver Ridge with a gentle hush, the kind that made the whole town feel like it was holding its breath. Streetlights flickered on, one by one, casting warm halos across the quiet neighborhood. Inside the Hammond home, the only light came from a small lamp on Ashley's bedside table. Kaya had fallen asleep hours ago, curled up with her stuffed starship and a book about constellations. Ashley had checked on her twice already, once to tuck the blankets around her shoulders and once just to watch her breathe. Now alone in her room, Ashley sat cross-legged on the bed with a toy communicator in her hands. It shouldn't have been able to pick up anything. It was plastic. It ran on AA batteries. It had a glitter unicorn sticker covering half the speaker, and yet Ashley turned it over slowly, her fingers tracing the edges. She'd wrapped it in a towel earlier, hoping the silence would calm her nerves. It hadn't. She pressed the power switch. Nothing. She pressed it again. Still nothing. Ashley exhaled shakily. Okay, maybe it was just interference. Maybe I'm overthinking. But she didn't believe that. Not for a second. She set the communicator on the bed and reached for her phone. No new messages from Andros. No updates. No explanations. Just silence. Ashley leaned back against the headboard, staring at the ceiling. She spent years trying to build a normal life, a safe life for Kaya, a life without morphers or monsters or cosmic threats, a life where the biggest danger was a scraped knee or a forgotten homework assignment, but the universe had a way of circling back, and it had found her again. A soft knock sounded at her door. Ashley sat up. Come in. The door creaked open and Kaya peeked inside, rubbing her eyes. Mom, I can't sleep. Ashley's expression softened instantly. Bad dream? Kaya shook her head. No, just a feeling. Ashley's heart tightened. What kind of feeling? Kaya stepped inside, her voice barely above a whisper. Like something's calling me. Ashley froze. Kaya climbed onto the bed and curled against her side. Ashley wrapped an arm around her, trying to steady her own breathing. What do you mean, sweetheart? She asked gently. Kaya hesitated, searching for the right words. It's like when you hear someone say your name, but they're really far away, and you don't know who it is, but you know they need you. Whoa. Yeah.
All right now. All right now.
Uh-oh.
Jesus.
What did you do? You lost
What?
your place?
I swear, why you do this to me, man? Why?
It jumps.
I didn't. I was
Here we
saying I
go.
didn't do
I think it's
anything.
there.
Uh,
I think that's where we right. Look like that was
it
next.
just it just happens. Why? Ashley swallowed hard. Did you hear? Did you hear anything like a sound? Kaya shook her head. Not a sound, more like a pull. Ashley closed her eyes. A pull. She knew that feeling. She'd felt it the first time she'd stepped onto the Astro Megaship. She'd felt it every time danger loomed across the galaxy. She'd felt it when the universe whispered that she was needed. But Kaya was 8. 8. Ashley
Wow.
forced her voice to stay steady. Sometimes our minds play tricks on us when we're tired. Kaya nodded, but her brow furrowed. Maybe, but Mom? Yes? Kaya pointed at the toy communicator on the bed. Why is that glowing? Ashley's eyes snapped open. The communicator, the powerless plastic communicator, pulsed with a faint yellow light. Soft, rhythmic, like a heartbeat. Ashley
Why
grabbed it
plastic?
instinctively, shielding it from Kaya's view. It's nothing, just a reflection. Kaya frowned. There's no light in here. Ashley's pulse hammered in her ears. She needed to get Kaya back to bed. She needed to think. She needed answers. Come on, Ashley said, gently guiding her daughter off to bed. Let's get you tucked in. Kaya didn't argue. She was sleepy enough to accept the explanation, even if she didn't fully believe it. Ashley walked down the hall, tucked her in, and kissed her forehead. Sweet dreams. Kaya murmured something unintelligible and drifted off. Ashley stood there for a long moment, watching her daughter sleep. Protectiveness surged through her, fierce, overwhelming, absolute. Whatever this was, whatever was coming, it wasn't touching Kaya. Not if Ashley had anything to say about it. She returned to her room, closed the door, and picked up the communicator again. The glow had faded, but the plastic was warm in her hand. Ashley inhaled deeply. Then she whispered into the darkness, Okay, if someone's out there, I'm listening. The communicator crackled once, twice. Then a voice, faint, distorted, but unmistakably real, whispered through the static. Ashley, we need you. Ashley's blood ran cold. She knew the voice, and it wasn't from her. Chapter 4. Old friends, new warnings.
I'm trying to think. Oh, fancy mages in here. I was gonna say, did you want to like ask her anything about Ashley? What are her thoughts on Ashley?
Yeah. I mean,
Like her experience at with the actress herself. That's just a suggestion. I mean,
yeah. Yeah, I wanted to ask. But
Right.
but
I
while
mean,
we wait for her to
you
get
got
back on
some
the
good
screen.
stuff there.
Yeah.
So what do you think of Ashley? From I guess like how she was in Turbo and in Space to where she is now within the story.
Yeah.
It's a different take.
Well, it's a different take.
A,
Yeah.
mm-hmm. Yeah.
Being a mother figure, it's seemed like it's not really too much of a challenge for her. It's just trying to balance what's going on now with her child, trying to make it as smooth as possible for her and not, even though it's a little bit much for her personally, she doesn't want her daughter to be too influenced by too much of what's going on, but still wants to keep her protected. And then it's kind of scary because she's like, oh boy, what's going on now? Do I need to go out there and fight again? You're like, do I got to put on that spandex suit? But no, but really, and you could tell that her intelligence is definitely, and curiosity is rubbed off on her daughter as well. So that intuition of, yeah.
I love seeing Ashley's maternal side. She's still the heart of
Mhm.
the in space team, but she's also got to think of her daughter.
Right. Exactly.
She captured her motherly instincts perfectly. Aw, thank
Mhm.
you.
Yeah. Yeah. She's trying to protect her, and as well as trying to, see what's going on and take care of business if needed.
Yeah.
I mean, who
No. Yeah.
knows?
No. Yeah. No.
I mean, you're not wrong. Um, which, well, oh, hey, Snips. That's all I that that's all I
What
get
is it?
is the wave nod. Okay, okay, I got you.
What story?
um,
But yeah,
we was
so
wondering. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
uh, so yeah, so what are your thoughts on Ashley? As a character, and like how do you think like what is your experience with the character and also Tracy herself in real life?
Ugh. When I first got to meet Tracy at Comic Con, I thought she would support like people with autism. But what I heard about her that she had like children of her own who had autism, it really made me feel like she really understands how like autism works, and it really made me feel like I'm like myself, being who is autism, like having someone there for us and supporting us through our autism.
Hmm.
And I
Absolutely.
could say I cried in front of her the first time I saw her.
Oh,
I did.
I
It
almost did
was
too.
so if you saw in the reels that she has, like for each convention she went on, if
Yeah.
you find the Saratoga one, I'll be in one of those videos with a couple of my friends.
Oh no.
Oh, okay.
And she has a video of me crying in front of her.
No
Now,
way. Wow.
was it tears of joy that you were
It
able
was
to meet
tears of
her?
joy. Like I was like my first time meeting a female ranger.
Oh,
Okay.
that's a
Okay.
great
Very cool.
experience, though.
Yeah,
She's very comforting.
she is.
Got it.
That's really
I want
cool.
to. Yeah. Got to give a shout out to Tracy.
Oh yeah.
Because when I met her at Ranger Stop last year, she was very sweet. I even got like a Power Ranger book from her. She did
Okay.
she autographed it. Uh,
Mhm.
and I really appreciate that. That was very sweet. And
Yeah.
if she ever happens to see this live, or anything, and she sees like the little bits of the story, just know, Tracy, that this story is written for you. So, uh, so just let you know ahead of time. I won't like I probably won't read the whole thing, but I wanted to at least read a little bit of it to get
Yeah.
everyone's thoughts on it. And but now I kind of want to read the whole thing, which I mean, I could always go back and add more to it if needed or whatever. So I mean, it's fine. I don't mind. Besides, it's about it's about her character anyway. So hey. So I guess I'll continue on. See, because man, I think I definitely got my cat definitely really invested in this story. Like,
It's definitely giving some afterthought for her. Like how after the whole in space saga, it's just like to be continued moments. So it's like, oh, what's going to happen next, type of thing. So what's left in store for Ashley and the team, you know?
Yeah.
What's
Dee Dee.
next?
Dee Dee says she's invested. Well, I'm glad you're invested.
Awesome. Awesome.
I know
Yeah.
DG's got to be. I know DG's got to be invested.
Yeah. You might have to send me a copy of this.
We'll do, man. We'll do. Speaking of which, you know what? Before I continue reading, DG, let me ask you, like, what, just from the first 3 chapters, like, what do you think of how the character has progressed in her, in her life, and where,
I think she's progressing well. I mean, just showing like DD said, like showing her maternal side and everything, and still trying to like hold up to her duty as a Power Ranger. I mean, excuse me, that's pretty good. I mean, it's almost like, hey, she's getting like a call to action. It's like, oh snap, but she still wants to tend to her daughter and everything.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think it's pretty cool. Now, because she's yet to like meet up with her old teammates, but I'm sure at some point she would.
She will. She actually will. Very soon.
Question
cool.
though. I'm assuming that the timeline is because her daughter's 8. I'm assuming the timeline is like at least 8 or 9 years after the events of Power Rangers in Space.
No, actually. Okay, so the timeline.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. The timeline.
Like the timeline is actually, in present day, like 2026.
Oh, okay.
So, we're definitely seeing, like what her life is, and like, like
In current
okay,
time.
like how in the Boom Studios comics where, they basically the Boom Studios comics of Mighty Morphin, it's instead of it happening in the 90s, it happened, in the early 2000s, like the year 2000 to, so that's pretty much how this story is. Like the events of, the show still happen, but this is just where she is in, like if she was in real life. Like if the character was doing this in real life, this is where she would be at in this particular year.
Okay.
Nice. Nah, it's all good things, man. All good things. So far, so good.
So here we go. Chapter 4. Old friends, new warnings.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
What's you say, oh boy?
No, it's her old friends. I'm
Old
like,
friends. Uh-oh.
I'm still listening. I'll be right back.
No, okay.
No, I'm still listening in. So go ahead.
There we go. The voice faded as quickly as it had come, swallowed by a hiss of static. Alex, no, my bad. Wow, why am I saying Alex? Sorry, I was talking to a friend. That's why. Jesus.
It's all right.
See, this is what happens when people just message you out of nowhere. Ashley stared at the communicator, her pulse thundering in her ears. It wasn't possible. It shouldn't have been possible, but she knew the voice. Andros, she whispered. Her phone buzzed violently on the nightstand as if jolted awake by the same shock running through her veins. She snatched it up. Incoming call. Unknown interstellar relay. Her breath, like she caught her breath. She answered. Ashley, the voice was clearer now, though still threaded with interference. Are you safe? Andros, she breathed. What's going on? How are you even? No time, he said sharply. Listen to me. The signal you picked up wasn't meant to reach Earth. It shouldn't have reached anywhere. Ashley's grip tightened. It came through Kaya's toy, Andros. It lit up. It glowed. A beat of silence. Then that's worse than I thought. Hold on. Swear sometime it does this. Why? Why would you do that?
It skipped.
Yeah,
Oh.
I hate. That's why I hate using this sometimes. This is why. This is
Yeah,
why I
you-
prefer using. This is why I prefer using my. Again. Man,
It
why?
skipped again.
It wants to be a dick. There.
Lord. Yeah, I hate when that happens.
Like are
Yeah,
like are we good now? Are we good, laptop? Are we good?
I know, right? That's the worst.
Ashley's stomach dropped. Tell me what's happening. Andros exhaled. The sound heavy with exhaustion. There's a new force moving through the outer systems. Something ancient. Something that hunts energy signatures tied to Ranger morphing grids. Ashley felt the room tilt. But my powers are gone. They've been gone for years. That doesn't matter, Andros said. Residual energy remains. It always does. And if something is strong enough to detect it, he didn't finish. He didn't have to. Ashley swallowed hard. Andros, Kaya heard it too. The silence on the line sharpened. She said it felt like someone, there we go, was calling her. Ashley continued like a pull. Ashley, Andros said slowly, has Kaya ever shown signs of anything unusual? Ashley bristled. She's 8. She's imaginative. She's smart. That's not unusual. That's not what I meant. Ashley closed her eyes. She's normal. She's safe. And I'm going to keep it that way. Another pause. Then Andros' voice softened. I know you will. But you need to understand, whatever sent that signal wasn't reaching out for help. Ashley's breath hitched. Then what was it? A warning, Andros said. Or a test. A cold shiver crawled up her spine. Andros, she whispered, is this about the Astral Warden? The line crackled violently, as if the name itself disrupted the signal. You've heard of it? He asked, voice tight. Only rumors, Ashley said. Old Ranger chatter, a myth. It's not a myth, Andros said, and it's getting closer. Ashley's heart pounded. What does it want? Purity, Andros said bitterly. It believes Ranger energy is a contamination. It wants to erase every trace of it from the universe. Ashley's blood ran cold, and if it sensed you, Andros continued, it may have sensed Kaya too. Ashley stood abruptly, pacing the room. No. She's not involved in this. She can't be. Ashley, she's a child. Ashley snapped. She doesn't have powers. She doesn't have a morpher. She doesn't even know who I used to be.
Damn.
Andros' voice softened again. I'm not saying she's in danger now, but if the warden is scanning for energy echoes and Kaya picks up the signal, it means she's sensitive to it. Ashley pressed a hand to her forehead. She's just curious. She's always been curious. That curiosity may be why she heard it first. Ashley stopped pacing. What do you mean? Ashley, children are more receptive to energy fields, especially those connected to someone who once morphed. She may be attuned to you in ways you haven't realized. Ashley's throat tightened. So what do I do? For now, stay alert. Don't let her out of your sight. And if anything else happens, anything at all, contact me immediately. Ashley nodded, even though he couldn't see her. Okay. And Ashley, yes, you're not alone in this. The line crackled once more, then went dead. Ashley lowered the phone slowly, her mind spinning. She looked at the communicator still glowing faintly in her hand. Not a call for help, not a glitch, not a coincidence, a warning. She turned toward the hallway where Kaya slept peacefully, unaware of the storm gathering beyond the stars. Ashley's jaw set with quiet, fierce determination. Whatever you are, she whispered into the dark, you're not touching my daughter. Outside, the night skies shimmered with distant starlight, and somewhere far beyond it, something stirred, something that had finally found what it was searching for. Chapter 5, The Night the Sky Trembled.
Nice.
Alrighty.
What's up, Black Titan? Dee Dee. I assumed that Kaya was Andros and Ashley's kid. Yeah, Mean Green thought the same thing.
I think we all did.
I think we all did. I was like, wait a second. But in my mind,
Yeah.
I'm like, it may be possible, but I don't know. But I guess it wouldn't be. But wait, so their last interaction was from back when they last met, like when they did their last mission together, or they didn't interact anymore in between?
Well, they hadn't interacted for a while. Like they've kept in touch a little bit, but not on a constant, basis. It's like every once in a while.
Oh, okay.
But that was the first 4 chapters of the story. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I might read some more. I might read the rest of the last 5 later during the stream. Who knows? But so what do you guys think of the story so far?
So far, so good.
So far, it's very well written. Very good.
I like
Setting
it.
up for the next thing, yeah. It's very good.
Where do you be coming with your ideas?
I know.
I guess that's the writer in you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
I
that's
break
what
out
happens.
so much. I'm like, oh.
That's what happens when you grow. Like when all you do growing up is watching nothing but movies, TV shows, and just reading. Because I've always loved to read. So I
Mhm.
got that
that's
from my
what's up.
I got that from my mom's mom. So thank you, Grandma.
Aw.
So I guess that's where it all came from.
That's good.
That's what's up. Cool.
So what do you guys think of Ashley? At least like okay. For example, like if this was made into a show, like an actual series,
Mhm.
do you think that if this was made into like an actual Power Ranger like show, do you what do you think people's or at least what do you think your reaction to it would be?
I would like it.
It'd be very interesting.
It'd be very interesting because it sees the place that she's at that particular moment in time. Seeing that she was already caring and nurturing for her team, and seeing her like in her maternal phase is even more interesting. I want to see more of a play on that as well, especially with this other encounter from her past.
It gets there.
Nice.
Yeah.
At all, man.
Mhm.
I'm trying to think what to say. It would be actually really cool if Tracy Lynn Cruz, if it was into like a Ranger series. I would love if Tracy Lynn Cruz go back to be her character again.
Yeah.
I will say this though. So in chapter 7, that's where the team reunites,
Mhm.
and I think you guys are gonna like what Well, I think you guys are gonna find it interesting to find out what's happened with the characters
Yeah.
You know, especially with Cassie.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to hearing about Cassie.
Like
Dee
how that
Dee,
interaction is.
I gotta step up with my writing. You inspired me from my stories. LOL. Aww.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dee Dee. I would be invested. People have been wanting more on Ashley, and I'm curious about Kaya. That and how Ashley doesn't want her to know anything.
Mm, I know that's probably gotta be an
like,
interesting
I
one.
always would have wondered what Ashley would be like if she came back in one of the newer Ranger seasons. Like, what place in her life where she would have been as she did come back for like them, legendary battle and different things. Like, how would her life would have been at that time? And this can actually give people a view of what her life would be in the current time. So,
Yeah, like
Yeah.
because
and
what
reunited
I'm
with the
thinking.
team, and will it have that same dynamic?
Yeah, because what I'm thinking about doing for this is more like, I mean, 'cause like I said, like this is more of it. Like this is an experiment that I'm trying.
Hmm.
Um,
Yeah.
I'm starting it off in book form because I'd like to see what people think of it in book form. Um,
Hmm.
and I'd love to hear people's thoughts on it. Um, and stuff. But I mean, I might. I mean, if enough people wanted to, I could try to. I mean, I could turn it into an audio drama, maybe like a audio drama movie, I guess, or maybe cut it down in the episodes.
I say
Hmm.
do that. I say if you want to do
You
that,
know,
then do that. Then
Yeah.
I don't
That would
know.
be cool.
I mean, oh no, you're good. Hold on, wait. Hmm, I just found it. Give me one.
So I got to meet a monster named Tyson.
Ah, yes. The Mercury Ranger.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not the. Yeah.
that's
I
that. That's
like how they say
overdrive.
Tyson. I like how they pronounce it. I love that.
Yeah. Or just like how they say it.
Yeah, I think it might be their accent how they say it. I say like Tyson.
Nice, huh? Yeah.
Well, I'm
It
gonna
probably
head
is
on.
their
I'm
accent.
gonna go to bed soon.
All right, Snips.
All right,
Okay.
check you later.
All right, bye
Nice
guys.
seeing
It's
you. Have a
nice
good
meeting
Glad.
night.
you. You too.
Yeah. Told you everyone missed you.
I know. With a lot of things going on with this certain person, like I'm just trying to not be a part of that and not get targeted.
Understand.
Well, I can assure you, Fantasy Mage, that we're,
Yeah.
we're gonna have we're
So
gonna have great
that's why
times
I
after
just
this.
don't want to be part of the streams because I just want to be like, for me, I just want to be like safe and sorry.
Oh,
Yeah.
I understand.
Well,
I
it's
understand.
everything's gonna be all good from here on out.
Oh
Alright.
yeah.
I can assure you that.
Well,
All
night guys.
right.
See you tomorrow, or talk to you
All
guys
right.
whenever.
All right.
Good
See ya.
night. Oh, she's so sweet. We got you,
Yeah.
girl. We got you.
Yep.
We got you.
Dang it! Now I want to read. Oh Jesus. Yeah. It's the writer in me right now. Like I know I just went through like the first 4 chapters. Now I want to read the rest of it.
Mhm.
You know what?
Well,
Whatever. I don't care. I'll read the rest of it. I don't mind.
you want to? I was gonna say,
I'll
or do you want to talk about anything else, like other things pertaining to Ashley? Did you have any other
got
things?
anything?
Hmm.
She'll be at Ranger Stop in Atlanta this year
She
again.
will be.
Oh.
Looking forward to seeing her again.
So when's Ranger Stop?
May next month.
May.
Dang,
It's like the middle of May or something like that. 15th or something.
dang,
Something
that's
like
funny.
that.
I could probably plan to go, but
It's the weekend of
but
it's May 15th through the 17th.
Oh, I was right. May 15th. Nerds
that
looking
man,
funny.
that man nerd said, "Where the link?"
You gotta scroll
Like,
up. Boy.
hold up now, nerd. Now wait
That's
a
you
minute now.
Be like,
You
where's
Like,
gotta
the?
how you going?
you gotta send it to him privately. You gotta like give him the special
Yeah.
treatment.
Be like, I need the link directly to me. Hello.
Like, dang, nerd. Man popped up immediately.
For
So,
you too, nerd.
no,
Yeah, exactly, Didi. No hi and nothing. That sounds like, hello,
just-
how are you, my
Nope.
friend?
No. He just wants to hit the link just so he could run his mouth.
Ooh,
Let me stop.
Just-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
look, dang, look at that. As soon as you said it, as soon as you said it, he popped up in the back.
Yep.
Oh. What are you eating now? Hey.
I was just gonna say, like, what you eating? Chocolate cake?
What you got? You say snack.
That man hungry.
I'm about to start calling you snacks. You always had the snacks. Popcorn.
Oh man, he got that Chick-fil-A popcorn.
Chick-fil-A has popcorn. What? Okay. I guess
So, So Didi, let me ask you, like, what do you think about, Ashley as a character, and, what do you think about her in general?
Ooh, excuse me, sorry.
Didi, the question is for you.
Nerds next. Well, when he stops stuffing his face like Choji from Naruto.
Yeah, freaking snacks. Let me find out. Give me some.
I see what
I didn't
happened.
eat
Choji
dinner.
from the Akamichi clan.
Say eat
So
dinner.
I did not
that what
eat dinner.
is that what happened, nerd? You from the Akamichi clan? Look, do I need to go get Choji?
Eating? Oh,
Listen,
Edie.
I'm
Boy.
the Splinters clan.
Edie eating too?
Master Splinter.
Master Splinter.
Which version of Splinter though?
The Naruto one. I got the costume
Ah.
somewhere around here.
Bro, I still need to get that. I read it, but at the time, I had saw it in Walmart,
Mhm.
and I read the whole thing. I was like, bro, I got to get it, but I didn't have enough money at the time to get it. I was like, damn.
It was a Christmas gift from Santa.
Oh,
Mm.
so nerd, let me ask you, have you like were you just now tuning in, or have you been watching from the get go?
I was watching in the beginning, and then I went to go grocery shopping for Easter dinner. I got a really good deal because I'm a couponer, so I got it down from it was like $2.90 all the way down to like $95. So yeah, so I got a really good deal, and I got Easter
Nice.
baskets. So yeah, I didn't catch it. So
That man got the Easter goodies.
yeah, we got nerds, Laffy Taffies.
So you got yourself.
Reese's eggs.
Easter basket.
It's for the kids. It's not for me. For me, I got myself a lemon meringue
I'm a
pie.
kid. Give me an Easter basket. I want an
Cassie
Easter
was
bunny.
more. Cassie was more my fave, but I related to Ashley too. She felt like the perfect balance of the team. That, and I do like how she knows what's happening, but she's still trying to have Kaya be a kid. Oh, wait, yo. Wait till
Cassie
you
was
see
that
what goes.
girl.
Oh, don't worry. I'm gonna do one for Cassie too, because I mean, come on, that was my favorite. Like she was my favorite in space female Pink Ranger.
But I'll just say this about Ashley: she is one of the most out of any of the female Yellow Rangers. She has one of the most badass scenes when she's trying to do the fake out against the Psycho Rangers, and she's gonna like stay quiet so that they can't track her down. I mean, even for a kid show, that was emotionally intense. You know,
It was
technically
very
that.
intense.
Well, wait. Well, no, yeah. Well, that was more of Cassie, I think, that did that. But I have to go back because
no, it's
Oh.
Ashley because I'm swear it was Ashley who did that.
no, like I mean, you're right. Like Ashley started it because she figured it out first, and then she went back to the asteroid megaship. Then she told Andros and the others about it. But Cassie was still at the mall, and they were basically saying like, "Look, don't say nothing.
Don't say nothing." Yeah.
I remember that.
just
I remember that.
They recognized the
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep.
I remember that.
Those I could stand those.
Good times. Good
even though
times.
I wear one, I could stand them.
Gotta love them good times. But yeah, nerds. So
I'll tell you, I think I like them better in space. I feel like in space, like really elevated everybody as a character as a whole. I feel like Turbo was more like comedy, like almost like Mighty Morphin, like that.
Well, you gotta remember
like
they had just came into the second half of the season, so they didn't.
Well, I know I'm not hating on
it. It wasn't much time for them to develop themselves. So when they got to space, it was like they were a lot more developed. They had a whole season.
Well, I'll say this because
just slightly
what I liked about it is that when you look at look at everyone else that came before him, like look at like Rocky, Adam, and Aisha, Tanya, and Kat, for example, right? Like look at how they first showed up and became Rangers, and to when they gave up their powers or transferred them over to someone new. Like in all honesty, like you liked it, but you didn't really see too much development out of it. Like even when they transitioned to another, like to the next season, there was a little bit development, but not much. But when you got to like the second half of Turbo, from when TJ and the others, got the turbo powers, they had half of the rest of the season to the finale to develop, and I think they developed pretty good just from the half of Turbo that they had. And then when they finally had a full whole entire season to save not only the world but save the universe, they really shined and developed. So I really do think that TJ, like, I mean, and out of any Power Ranger team as a whole, for them to come in halfway, for a season, and then literally get their own season after that, like a full whole season after that, and literally save the entire universe, that shows so much more of character development than practically almost every other Power Ranger that's came after them or even before, And
I think TJ had better moments in space too. I think a lot of the characters had better like highlighted moments.
That's their season. Their full season to grow and to develop their skills and
Plus, what I loved about space is the fact that like I'll go back to Turbo. So like when we get introduced to TJ and the others in Turbo and they get their powers, and we're following them as the Turbo Rangers, like we're trying to get used to them being the Turbo Rangers because we've had years of Tommy, Kat, Tanya, the others being Rangers and getting new powers and new forms to the point where, we're used to it, but we're not really used to this team, but we're slowly getting used to them by the time, they get the power. But then by the finale of Turbo, we're like, bro, like we've seen the Rangers lose many different times, many different ways, but this feels like this is it.
Yeah.
Like how are we gonna go to space to stop someone who literally basically, like, we just lost our powers and we have no way of being able to get them back, or even following the villain that got our powers destroyed. So like, how the Rangers, like the past Rangers, they always found this way of being like, a Deus Ex Machina way of getting a new power, or or even if they did lose their powers, like the Thunder Zords, and how they found like Ninjor and stuff. But I'm like, you still keep finding like new ways of getting a Deus Ex Machina way of getting your new powers. But TJ and the others, they didn't think that they could get powers back. They didn't know. They just said, you know what? We just lost our powers, but we gotta go. We gotta find some kind of way to follow Divatox with or without powers. And I love that about them, and I think that that's what really made me really love the characters a lot more. That they chose to go in space, leave their home, their city, their family, their planet, to go and stop Divatox, and then but then when space started, we also felt like we were them, because we're learning about Andros and everything that's going on with them.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think that definitely helps, them develop as characters as well and feel more relatable, because we, along with them, we're learning about the space, like the in-space powers, the villains, everything that was going on.
Right.
Dee Dee said, same thing with Countdown to Destruction. In space pretty much taught resilience and amazing character growth. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
they really did.
And also, wasn't Ashley was the first person to warm up to Andros
She
in
was.
that first In Space episode.
That's her bubble.
If you guys pay attention to how Ashley reacts to Andros when he first demorphs, tell me that she did not act like Kimberly when she first when she first started talking to Tommy. like when Tommy's like, bro, like she was trying to be a little bit more cool about it, like looking around like.
Can you blame her though? I'm just saying.
Yeah, look at Andros though. That man looking like, why you looking at me like that? Like, why you walking all around me like that? Man, what the freak?
I mean, I'm just saying, I would have been like that. Woo. Yes, he had the hair with them streaks.
Like, Bing Green, is you cool? Man, Andros had that Legolas hair.
It did remind me of Legolas.
It
did.
It does, yeah, it does.
I mean, like, look, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm like, wait, when did Legolas become a Power Ranger?
And she's had a lot of leadership moments in space too, where she was almost like the de facto, like, female lead.
Exactly.
That's true.
She wasn't just like the emotional person on the team. She could have very easily been a leader as well. She had a lot of highlights in space.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was some stuff. Like earlier, like when I first started the stream, that was a few things I brought up as well.
Yeah.
So
I was like, dang it, you said everything. But it's true. It's very true. I like when her and Astronomer, they actually switched bodies.
That was a funny episode.
Oh,
I actually liked that
was funny.
That was
Yeah. It was
man. So what's your favorite Ashley moments from Turbo or in space? Heck, like let's not forget. Let's not. I'll even add. The crossover with Lost Galaxy. To the 10th Power and Power Pink. I'll add that with it because she was in that too.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Dee Dee said I would love a Forever Yellow with Ashley in it.
That would be so good.
Nice.
Dee Dee, don't make me spoil something.
I like the episode Snare of Darkness when she gets brainwashed.
Like I might end
She
up
got a
spoiling
fire
something,
too.
DD, but don't worry. I don't
Yeah.
know. I might spoil it later.
You don't spoil nothing, man.
No, that was a good one when she was brainwashed.
Yeah, when she was brainwashed.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Like I said, I like the one when they did the body, vision of the body switchers or something like that,
Mm-hmm.
and they had to find out who was the real Ashley.
Like,
like that.
I mean, there's quite a few moments. Like one of course the main one in particular, that I like about her is like how, of course she becomes the Yellow Turbo Ranger, and then of course Yellow Space. I liked the development from how she becomes Yellow Turbo to Yellow in Space, but I also love like how she ended in space as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do feel like, I mean, she was still on that simping for Andros thing, because, like in the last episode of In Space, like, hey, like the bad guys are beat, they finna head back home, and she just got the puppy dog eyes, like, oh, I'm gonna miss Andros. Then like Andros, I've read, then like Andros just pop up, and then she gonna look back and run into it like, man, if you don't sit yourself down.
Yeah.
Like, calm yourself down, girl. Like, God, no, you thirsty? You that thirsty for Andros?
That was her boo thing. Come on. Same thing with Jen. That was her boo thing. She was like, oh my gosh. Her boo thing is here.
Jesus.
And then, look, then Zane gonna pop. Look, then my boy Zane gonna pop up.
Oh my God,
Yo.
Zane can't, oh my God.
He switched the whole game.
Andros thought that Ash was gonna get stolen by him.
Yes. He realized what he was about to lose. Like, hold on now, slow your roll, bro. Slow your roll.
Like, wait a minute now, bro. Wait, hold up, wait a minute.
Hold up.
You my homeboy and all, but what's going on between you and Ashley, bro? Like,
freeze you back, bro.
Like
what's
Mr.
going on?
Steer Girl.
Like you trying to be Mr. I'm gonna see your girl? Is that what you trying to do?
I mean, he was smooth though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, but look, here's the thing though. Check this out. Look, if you think about it, Zane was in a lose-lose situation because because of two different scenarios. One, he shows up. He might be Mr. Steal Your Girl for a minute, so there was that. But then a little bit later on, it was like, then he was like, man, look, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm dating your sister. You what?
Right.
Pause.
So
it's like, what?
So I find it funny because like I don't think anyone's ever pointed out. So like, Zane, you were in a lose-lose situation, bro. Because look, one minute you might be trying to take Andros' girl, then the next minute you like, well, my boy, he already got a girl. Oh, I might like his sister, and she might like me. What you trying to do? Do we need to have a talk, Zane? Do we need to have a talk, man? Like, you my homeboy and all, but do we need to have a talk about you trying to talk to my sister?
Been there.
Yeah, it's like not only was he trying to take his girl, now he got his sister. Like,
I know Andrew's like, wait a minute. So what exactly did you guys do? We just went out on a date.
It's like, hold on, dude, take Cassie, man.
No, that was fun. No, that was funny when there was like,
no.
Hey, look, all I did was just,
I mean, I'm gonna be honest.
I would have liked to see that blossom a little bit more. That was cute.
I feel like Cassie could have been with TJ because when you think about it, look at how look at from when they were when we first got introduced to them to to the end of In Space. I mean, You can't tell me there was no TJ and Cassie going on now.
I was about to say that. I was like, yo, teacher gonna be mad.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, like say for instance, if Zane did show interest in Cassie, I'm like, teacher be like, no.
Oh man, Didi said Andros could have left his ass behind. I can put you back to sleep. Laugh out loud. Oh,
That's what I'm saying. Freeze him back or whatever you gotta do. Put him back to sleep. Yeah.
She was like, nah, not take Cassie. Nah.
Yo.
Damn, so Carlos would end up being yeah, unfortunately.
Honestly, in Turbo, I thought that they were going to make Carlos and Ashley have something because they knew each other from the school, playing sports and stuff and cheerleading. You know, they kind of interacted. But I was like, I don't know how that would work if they did that. That kind of made him.
I can kind of see, if it had been like during
they kind of
Turbo,
played on it a little bit in Turbo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like if it had been done, like if it had been like that in Turbo, then maybe.
Yeah.
But like and the same thing with Cassie and TJ. Like I could kind of see them in Turbo, but then when the Phantom Ranger showed up, I was like, oh. Sorry, TJ. Sorry, my boy. But
I know
but the Phantom Ranger came in and said, I'm about to take that.
you taking too long, my boy.
Like what did you do? I came in look. Like Phantom Ranger. Phantom Ranger. If you think about it, that very episode. Like Phantom Ranger was literally that whole entire episode. Phantom Ranger was literally the definition of you can't see me, TJ, but I'm finna take Cassie though.
I got you, girl.
Because by the end of the episode, Cassie was wondering like where that man at, where that Phantom Ranger at.
That girl was starving. She's like, where he at?
Dang,
everything. What the hell?
Look, I might have found me a ranger real quick, and he didn't dipped off. Who knows where? I can't see him. I'm sorry, Didi. We don't know what Phantom Ranger looks like because he was he was in that he was in his you can't see me form. He was in that stage.
I still think it's Billy, but.
He was a man of mystery. Ew, Billy, no.
Heck no.
Whoa.
Heck no.
Oh, no.
You don't think the Phantom Ranger could have been Billy?
No.
I haven't heard thirsty for him. No, that's kind of
not even close.
Dude, that age difference would have been like a little cringy. She was all like, ooh. Then she would have saw him like, ugh, like, oh, with a puppy.
Yes, D. Yeah, D. I'm sorry. The John Cena form. Phantom Ranger was doing too much with that form on that episode. I mean, think about it. Look. Think about it now. You telling me Phantom Ranger and Cassie on both ends of a truck, looking like, man, where he at? What, man? Wait, can she see me?
Oh,
I'm like, bro, y'all on the same side. Come on, bro, it's a truck. Go on, holler at the man, bro. You know you want to holler at him. Shoot, Phantom Ranger left Cassie mesmerized, man.
Mm-hmm.
Cause you saw how she got formed when they found out like that, Divatox took the power ruby from him. We saw how she got. She was like, where my man at? Like Divatox, where you got my man at now? Where he at? And then look, then we got then we got in space. Look, Phantom Ranger's Phantom Ranger hurt and everything. Astronomer had to put belt the ass to him. So I'm like, ugh. Don't let my boy die. Don't let my boy die, man. I can't let him die without at least getting something from Cassie. Because Cassie was on her way, bro. Cassie was really on her way to find out where that man was at. They got to where he was. He wasn't there. And you know what she was looking like? dang, where my man at? All I got is a message. That's it.
Could you imagine if that was Ashley in that position? I could kind of see Ashley being more like that than Cassie, the one searching for love.
Yep.
Well, I mean, she was. I mean,
But
look,
she's very
she was
passionate
kind of.
about
She
connecting.
was kind of. Well, she was kind of passionate, thirsting for Andros throughout the whole season.
No, I mean, had that been her
But-
in Turbo looking
but
for
no,
the
no.
family.
But I will say that. Look, I'll say this.
Oh.
I'm gonna say this. Like, okay, if this had, all right, look, if Ashley and Turbo had met Andros, she would have been so weak in the knee, bro. She would have folded instantly.
What?
But she still would have handled it better than Kimberly handling Tommy when they first met. Because good God Almighty, Kim,
She was so.
how
obvious.
are you telling me that Ashley had more maturity to, you know, like she was still weak in the knee, but you tell me she had more maturity to handle, you know, thirsting after Andros than you did with Tommy? Like, God dang. That man ain't even from this. That man ain't even from the same planet as she managed to hold him down.
Mm-hmm.
Like she had that man down.
Oh,
Oh God.
Crazy.
that's funny.
Oh God.
Kimberly wasn't thirsty. She was
was
dehydrated.
dehydrated.
Ooh.
That's funny.
I mean,
Can we talk about how Tracy Lynn Cruz has just gotten better looking with age?
most
my
definitely.
gosh,
Most definitely.
beautiful.
No, because you see some of these other Power Ranger actresses and stuff, and you're like, they look their age. Like, she does not look her age. She just like,
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I don't know what kind of
I almost,
baby
I almost
blood
thought
she
that
be
wasn't her
drinking.
when I
Like,
saw her in person. I was like, wait, that can't be Tracy Lynn. I'm like,
I mean,
that is Tracy Lynn.
I mean,
Hey,
now,
you see right here.
yeah, see
Right.
right there.
And this is
Look
what
at that,
she
you got-
looked
look.
like before.
look.
compared
Check
to
that,
what she
look,
looks
you got
like
a
now.
look. See, you got a before and after photo.
Yep.
I think she
There you
actually
go.
looks skinnier now than she did back then.
She
You look
gets
at
a
the
baby
face. Look at the face side by side. She got less like in the cheeks right here. You know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. She had that little baby face back then.
Yeah, she did.
I mean, it could be possible.
She's just.
Love Tracy Lynn Cruz. She's the best.
Shout out to her.
Yes.
shout out to you, Miss Cruz. Shout out to you. Oh man. Oh yeah. So do you guys want to explain, like, give Nerd a little quick rundown of the first 4 chapters of my book that I'm writing for Tracy, since he missed it?
How you miss it? I thought you said you were listening in, but
Well,
So, yeah,
he had to go get something to eat. Remember?
No, I had to go
Oh,
get
yeah.
the grocery store to make Easter dinner tomorrow.
Right. My bad. But yeah. So would you guys like to give him the rundown?
Tracy Lynn is her mama.
Yeah.
No, really.
She
Yes,
she's a mother now, mother of an 8-year-old daughter.
hmm
Trying to go through that, and then like she gets the call to get back into get back to being a ranger.
Was
she's
that
a
for
mother,
that was
she's
for
a
Megaforce?
teacher. Huh?
Was that for Megaforce when she came back?
I don't think so.
No, this is this current time, right? Timeline.
Yeah. So like the story
This is for the current
itself
year.
takes place like present day in
Present
real
day.
life, 2026.
Yeah. Present day. So she gets a call, more so from Andros. He's still trying to figure out what's going on, and she's more so trying to, comfort her daughter, let her know, what's going on, but not, I guess not too much.
Like her daughter doesn't even know that she's a Power Ranger. or that she was
Right.
one.
She don't want to give too much of. Yeah. So it's a pretty good start.
Although there is some stuff going on with her daughter.
Mhm.
Her daughter's name is Kaya.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
oh man,
Very smart young little baby too. Into
Nice.
science and technology, just like her mom in space.
Does Kaya become a ranger at some point?
Ooh.
I mean,
She
she's
been
8 years
just
she's
old.
only 8, so I don't know.
I don't think she's.
Hey, how old was
I don't think
Justin?
she's
Wasn't
old
just
she
enough
can
like
yet.
morph
10?
into an adult like Justin did.
He was like 12.
She's 8.
She can morph like
Justin was 13. Justin
How
was
old?
13.
How old? How old are them Beetleborgs? Them Beetleborgs were like 8 years old.
Okay.
Hey,
No,
she's very
man,
smart.
don't do him
Anything's
like that.
possible.
Let me see how old. I'm gonna look it
No.
up. How old were them Beetleborgs?
They had to have been like 12 to 13.
She can go like this. Change it to an adult.
Mhm.
It's possible. She's very smart, and she is the daughter of a ranger.
Well, I get. You know what?
I mean, like she just got randomly
read the,
picked like Justin.
You know what? I'll go ahead and just for the sake of it, because you know, since you guys got at least the first 4 chapters, I feel obligated to give Nerd the rest of the story, you know, so that way he can get
So
a better,
they
you
were
know,
between the ages of 10 and 12. So I mean, that's not much older than.
not too much. That's not too much
It's not
off,
much older than 8.
Yeah.
which is very surprising. Like, why are you putting 10-year-olds in this?
Right?
Yeah, right.
Like that. Look. People complain about Zordon choosing, you know, teenagers and all, but like, the Beetleborgs were way younger than that.
Teenagers.
But no one calls them out.
Attitude.
Nope, not at all.
So,
I'm
Somebody
surprised we
going to
never
call-
got never got a turbo crossover with Beetleborgs other than the comics.
oh, I think that was more of
I
a
don't think I've ever seen Big Bad
like an
Beetleborgs. I heard
Elseworlds
of
type
them. I never
comic.
seen
I
them.
think. I don't think it was canon.
It was in the 90s it happened. There was a Beetleborgs turbo crossover.
Ah. So nerd, this is where we are in the story so far, chapter 5. It's 10 chapters. I do have an epilogue to it though, but so I guess I'll go ahead and read some more for you guys, since because I definitely know that my kid. I'm gonna be honest, she can't go to sleep at night without the full story, and I know Dee Dee definitely can't go to sleep at night without the full package of the story, because look, when you and DG go to sleep, you ain't gonna be able to sleep. DG gonna be looking like, God, I wish he had to finish the story so she could get some good sleep.
Oh, yeah. I like good stories.
I'll definitely go ahead and continue. Here we go. Chapter 5. The night the sky trembled. Ashley didn't sleep. She tried. She lay in bed with the lights off, eyes closed, breathing slow, but her mind refused to quiet. Every time she drifted close to rest, she saw flashes behind her eyelids, a yellow glow, a distant voice, Kaya's small hand pointing at the communicator, Andros' warning echoing like a heartbeat. By 3 a.m., she gave up. She slipped out of bed, careful not to wake Kaya, and padded into the living room. The house was silent except for the hum of the refrigerator and the soft tick of the wall clock. Moonlight spilled through the windows, painting silver stripes across the floor. Ashley sat on the couch and held the communicator in both hands. It was cold now, still ordinary, but she knew better. She turned it over, examining every seam, Every sticker, every tiny screw, nothing about it should have been capable of receiving an interstellar signal. Nothing about it should have glowed, unless the signal hadn't been meant for the device at all. Of course, I've got to fix that. Jesus. Ashley caught her breath. Unless it had been meant for her, or worse, for Kaya. A sudden vibration rattled the communicator. Ashley nearly dropped it. The yellow light flickered once, then again, then, well, there was a beep sound, a single sharp tone. Ashley's pulse spiked. No, no, no. The communicator projected a tiny holographic shimmer, unstable, flickering, barely holding shape, but Ashley recognized the silhouette instantly. A helmet, a visor, a symbol she hadn't seen in years. Well, the Astro Rangers. The image crackled, distorted, then resolved just enough for a voice to break through. Ashley, incoming anomaly, Earth Quadrant, protect. The hologram shattered into sparks of light. Ashley stood fast. Ashley stood so fast, the couch cushions flew backward. She grabbed her phone, hands shaking, and opened her messages. No new text from Andros. No missed calls. Nothing. A low rumble vibrated through the house. Ashley froze. The windows rattled. The floor trembled. A deep, resonant hum filled the air. Not like an earthquake, but like something passing overhead. Something massive. Ashley ran to the window and yanked the curtains aside. The night sky rippled. No clouds. No lightning. Not anything natural. A wave of shimmering distortion rolled across the stars, bending them like reflection on water. For a moment, the entire sky seemed to pulse. Once, twice, as if something enormous had brushed against the atmosphere. Ashley's breath hitched. No, not here, not now. A soft voice behind her made her jump. Mom? Kaya stood in the hallway, clutching her stuffed starship, eyes wide and frightened. Ashley rushed to her. Sweetheart, it's okay. It's just... Kaya shook her head violently. No, it's not. I felt it. Ashley knelt, gripping her daughter's shoulders. What did you feel? Kaya's lower lip trembled, the same pulse as before, but stronger, like something was looking for me. Ashley's heart cracked open with fear. She pulled Kaya into her arms, holding her tight. I've got you. I'm right here. Nothing is going to hurt you. Kaya buried her face in Ashley's shoulder. Mom, I'm scared. Ashley closed her eyes, fighting the rising panic. She had faced armies, she'd faced monsters, she faced the void of space itself, but nothing had ever terrified her like this. She carried Kaya to the couch and sat with her, rocking gently. The rumble faded, the sky stilled, but the air felt wrong. Charged, electric waiting. Kaya's breathing slowed as she drifted back to sleep in Ashley's arms. Ashley brushed a curl from her daughter's forehead. I won't let them take you, she whispered fiercely. I don't care who they are. I don't care what they want. She looked toward the window where the stars had returned to their quiet shimmer. If the Astral Warden is coming, she murmured, it's going to find out exactly what a mother can do. Outside, far beyond the reach of human eyes, a faint ripple of energy spread across the void. A hunter's mark locked onto its target, and it was getting closer. So that is chapter 5. Chapter 6, The Visitor in the Static. Morning came too quickly. Ashley felt like she'd only blinked before sunlight spilled through the curtains, warm and indifferent to the chaos of the night before. Kaya was still asleep on the couch, curled against Ashley's side, her small hand gripping Ashley's shirt as if afraid to let go. Ashley brushed a strand of hair from her daughter's forehead. I've got you, she whispered. Kaya stirred but didn't wake. Ashley eased herself off the couch, careful not to jostle her, and moved to the window. The sky looked normal, blue, cloudless, peaceful. No ripples, no distortions, no cosmic tremors. But Ashley knew better than to trust a calm sky. She checked her phone, still nothing from Andros. She hated the silence. A soft knock at the door made her jump. Ashley froze. No one knocked this early. Not neighbors, not delivery drivers, not anyone. She moved quietly to the door and peered through the peephole. A man stood on the porch. Tall, thin, wearing a long gray coat that didn't match the warm weather. His posture was too still, too precise, like he was holding himself in place rather than simply standing. Ashley caught her breath. He wasn't human. She didn't know how she knew. She just did. Something about the way he held his head, the way his eyes didn't blink, the faint shimmer around his silhouette like heat rising off metal. Ashley stepped back from the door, heart pounding. The man tilted his head slightly as if sensing her movement. Then he spoke. "Ashley Hammond," he said, voice calm and cold. "I seek the one who resonates." Ashley's blood ran cold. "Kaya." She moved silently to the couch and scooped her daughter into her arms. Kaya stirred, confused. "Mom?" "Shush," Ashley whispered. "Stay quiet." Another knock, firmer this time. "Ashley Hammond," the voice repeated. "You cannot hide her." Ashley's pulse hammered. She scanned the room, searching for anything she could use as a weapon. A lamp, a chair, a decorative metal star from Kaya's art project. Nothing that could stop whatever stood outside. She stood tall. She needed to think. She needed the communicator in her pocket vibrated violently. Ashley nearly dropped Kaya. The toy lit up again, brighter than before, casting yellow light across the room. Kaya gasped softly, eyes widening. "Mom, it's talking again." Ashley pressed a finger to her lips. "Quiet." The communicator projected a flickering hologram, not a ranger this time, but a symbol, a crest, a warning sigil she recognized from old mission logs. The Astro Warden. Ashley's stomach twisted. The man outside knocked a third time, not loud but final. "Ashley Hammond," he said, "the child must be surrendered. She carries the echo. She is marked." Kaya clung to Ashley's neck. "Mom, what does he mean?" Ashley held her tighter. "Nothing you need to worry about." She moved toward the back door, but before she reached it, the lights flickered, the air thickened, a low hum vibrated through the walls. He was manipulating the energy around the house. He was already inside the perimeter. Ashley's breath came fast and shallow. She had no morpher, no powers, no team. But she had Kaya, and that was enough. She grabbed her keys, shoved the communicator into her pocket, and whispered, "Hold on to me." Kaya nodded, trembling. Ashley threw open the back door and nearly collided with the same man. He stood there impossibly, as if he had stepped through space itself. His eyes glowed faintly, like dying stars. Ashley stumbled back, shielding Kaya with her body. "Stay away from her." The man regarded her with unsettling calm. "The child resonates with the grid. She must be extracted before the corruption spreads." "She's not corrupted," Ashley snapped. "She's a kid." "She is a beacon," he said, "and the warden has seen her." Ashley's heart stopped. The warden, the entity Andros had warned her about. The man extended a hand, not threatening, but inevitable. "Give her to me. She will not suffer." Ashley's fear ignited into fury. "You're not touching my daughter." The man tilted his head. "Then you leave me no choice." The air around him shimmered. Ashley braced herself, but before he could move, the communicator in her pocket erupted with a blinding flash of yellow light. Oh. Where are we at? There we go. Alright. The man recoiled, hissing as if burned. Kaya cried out and buried her face in Ashley's shoulder. Ashley shielded her eyes as the light intensified, swirling around them like a protective barrier. The man staggered back, his form flickering. Impossible. She is not awake. Ashley didn't understand what was happening, but she didn't need to. She grabbed Kaya's hand and ran. Behind them, the man's voice echoed through the trembling air. The warden will claim what is his. Ashley didn't look back. She just ran. And here we are with chapter 7.
All right.
Dee Dee. She will not suffer. Nerd, what was Nerd on about? Man,
He was on a whole nother level.
My mind was in the gutter for a second on some of those phrases you were using.
Oh, Lord.
oh, wow.
I can't with you. I'm over here, he just laughing. I'm like, what the heck?
You
Get
might want
away.
to put you might want to put the vibrating morpher in a purse or something and not her back pocket.
Jeez. Oh, no.
Just a suggestion.
Oh.
Well, considering the situation, I don't think she had time to get a purse.
Jeez,
So I had no.
Louise.
I mean, like, look at the situation they're in. I don't think she had time to get a purse.
That's why my mind was in the gutter a little bit.
Dee Dee, what do you mean she would not suffer? Oh my God. So, chapter 7, the team reassembles. So we already know what's gonna happen with the team. Ashley didn't stop running until she reached the edge of Silver Ridge, a quiet overlook where the forest met the highway. She ducked behind a cluster of trees, heart pounding, Kaya clinging to her like a lifeline. Only when she was sure the shimmering man hadn't followed did she finally let herself breathe. Kaya trembled in her arms. Mom, who was that? Ashley held her close. Someone who doesn't get to come near you again. Her hand shook as she pulled out her phone. She didn't text this time. She didn't wait. She called. Andros answered on the first ring. Ashley, what happened? He found us, she whispered. One of the warden's hunters. He came to my house. He knew Kaya's name. He knew what she was. A sharp inhale. Where are you now? Hiding, Ashley said. But I can't keep running. I need help. You're getting it, Andros said. Stay where you are. I'm coming. The line went dead. Ashley lowered the phone, her breath unsteady. Kaya looked up at her with wide, frightened eyes. Is he coming to help us? Oh, hold on one sec, guys. Gotcha. Alright. Yeah, I'll probably read this last chapter. I'll probably read this and then I'll probably let you guys go. But we'll see. Alright, so Ashley brushed a tear from her daughter's cheek. Yeah, he is. Minutes passed. The forest was quiet except for the rustle of leaves and Kaya's soft breathing. Ashley kept her eyes on the sky, searching for any sign of a streak of red light toward across the horizon. Ashley exhaled shakily. He's here. The light descended, slowed, and resolved into a sleek, compact shuttle, unmistakably KO-35 tech. It landed softly in the clearing, kicking up a swirl of dust and leaves. The hatch opened. Andros stepped out. He looked older, not in a tired way, but in a seasoned way. His hair was slightly longer, his expression sharper, his presence heavier with responsibility. But when he saw Ashley, his face softened instantly. Ashley, She didn't realize how much she needed to hear her name spoken like that, with familiarity, with concern, with history. Andros, she breathed. He crossed the clearing in a few long strides. Are you hurt? No, she said, but Kaya. His gaze shifted to the little girl in her arms. Kaya peeked out shyly. Hi. Andros knelt, lowering himself to her level. You must be Kaya. She nodded. Are you one of Mom's space friends? Ashley winced. Kaya. Andros smiled gently, something like that. Before Ashley could say more, a second shuttle descended, this one blue, then a third in pink, and a fourth in black. Ashley caught her breath. No way, she whispered. The hatch is open. Cassie stepped out first, pink jacket fluttering in the breeze, her expression fierce and worried all at once. Ashley, she called, running toward her. We came as soon as Andros told us. TJ followed, calm and steady as always, scanning the area with tactical precision. Everyone okay, he asked. Carlos emerged last, eyes sharp, jaw tight. Where's the threat? Ashley felt something inside of her loosen. Something she'd been holding together alone for far too long. Her team was here, her family. Cassie reached her first and pulled her into a tight hug. You scared the life out of us. Ashley hugged her back, swallowing hard. I scared myself. TJ placed a reassuring hand on her shoulder. We've got you. Carlos crouched beside Kaya. Hi there, I'm Carlos. Kaya blinked. Are you a space friend too? He grinned. The best kind. Kaya smiled for the first time since the attack. Ashley felt tears prick her eyes.
Can I stop you right here?
Yeah, go ahead. What's up?
Tell me why when you said that, I could hear him saying that in his voice.
Wait,
is that crazy? Carlos.
Wait, Carl? Oh.
What? Like when you read that, I was like, all I could hear was Carlos saying that in my head. Like I was like, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I mean, well, like, cause I was trying to, like, make it feel like it's the, these are the characters themselves, like that. Like these are still the same characters,
What's
Geek
crazy
Zip. What's going on, man?
I can imagine this in my head happening. Like I'm picturing this. It's like it's very descriptive enough where I can picture this going on in my head. And I'm like, I can see this as like a graphic novel or something.
Oh, thank you. Your writing has definitely embodied everybody for sure. Thank you. I try. I'll, I like I said, like this was an experiment. And I wanted to try, because based off what I remember from, Turbo and in Space and how the characters left off, I wanted to try to keep, close to the core of their characters as I possibly could, while still making this feel like this is still like an evolution of this is them, in real life 2026. So where did I leave? Oh, right. There we go. Andros stood, his expression turning serious. We need to move. The warden's hunter won't stop. And if he marked Kaya, Cassie's eyes widened. Marked. As in the warden knows she exists, Andros said, and he'll come for her himself. Ashley's stomach twisted. Then we need to protect her. TJ nodded. We will. Carlos cracked his knuckles. Let him try. Cassie crossed her arms. He picked the wrong family. Andros looked at Ashley, really looked at her. We're with you. All of us. Whatever this is, you're not facing it alone. Ashley exhaled, a mix of fear and relief washing over her. For the first time since the signal appeared, she didn't feel like she was drowning. She had her team, she had her daughter, and she had a fight coming. Okay, Ashley said, standing tall. Then let's get ready. The Space Rangers nodded as one. Behind them, the forest rustled. A whisper of wind or something else entirely. The warden was coming. but Ashley Hammond wasn't running anymore. Chapter 8. Catch ya. Alright, geek. Oh, man. So, oh, man. Alright, so I'll probably read. Yeah, I'll probably go ahead and read chapter 8. And then probably take a break from reading it. And get you guys' thoughts before DG and Mean Green possibly hop out. Because I know they're, sleepy. So I want to get their, thoughts on that before.
For some reason, I can't seem to, get more than 4 hours of sleep these days.
That's all right.
Yeah.
All right. So, it'll be the last chapter for you. This will be the last chapter for you guys.
Okay.
So, chapter 8, Sparks of the Past, Flames of the Present. The forest clearing hummed with quiet energy as the reunited Space Rangers gathered around the compact KO-35 shuttle. Kaya clung to Ashley's hand, still shaking, but trying her best to be brave. Cassie knelt beside her, offering a warm smile. Hey, Kaya, I'm Cassie. Your mom and I used to get into all kinds of trouble together. Kaya blinked. Good trouble or bad trouble? Cassie grinned. The kind that saves the galaxy. Kaya's eyes widened. Cool. Ashley managed a small smile. She's always been good with kids. Cassie stood brushing off her knees. Comes with a job. Ashley tilted her head. Job? Cassie's expression softened. Yeah, I'm a firefighter now.
Nice.
Ashley blinked. Cassie, that's amazing. Cassie shrugged, but her eyes shone with pride. After we retired, I tried a bunch of things. Nothing felt right. I missed the adrenaline, the teamwork, the feeling that what I did mattered. Then one day I saw a fire crew pull a family out of a burning building, and it just clicked. TJ nodded. She's one of the best in her district. Carlos added, saved a whole apartment complex last year. Cassie waved them off. It was a team effort. It always is. Ashley felt a warmth in her chest, a mix of admiration and nostalgia. I'm proud of you. Cassie's smile softened, and I'm proud of you. You built a life, Ash. A real one. That's not easy after everything we went through. Ashley looked down at Kaya, who was now examining the shuttle with wide-eyed wonder. She's my whole world. Cassie followed her gaze. She's special. You can feel it. Ashley's stomach tightened. That's what scares me. Before Cassie could respond, Andros approached, his expression serious. We need to get off planet. The hunter won't stop, and the warden's attention is already on Earth. TJ crossed his arms. We can't lead him back to KO-35 either. Carlos nodded, or anywhere populated. Ashley frowned, so where do we go? Ashley tapped a control on... Oh, my bad. Andros tapped a control on his wrist device, projecting a small star map. A blinking point arrived on the edge of the grid. A safe zone, he said. An old outpost we used during the war. Shielded, hidden, off the warden's scanners. Cassie raised an eyebrow. You mean the ghost perimeter? I thought that place was abandoned. It was, Andros said, but it's still functional, and it's the only place where we can regroup without drawing attention. Ashley hesitated. Is it safe for Kaya? Andros met her eyes. It's safer than here. Kaya tugged on Ashley's sleeve. Mom, are we going to space? Ashley knelt in front of her, just for a little while, until we figure things out. Kaya bit her lip. Bit her lip. Will you be here with me? Will you be with me? Ashley cupped her daughter's face. Always. Kaya nodded, trusting her completely. Cassie stepped forward. We'll protect her, Ash. All of us. She's family. TJ added, we face worse. Carlos smirked. Well, maybe not worse, but definitely weirder. Ashley let out a shaky laugh. That's not comforting. Andros placed a hand on her shoulder. You're not alone anymore. Ashley looked at each of them, Cassie, TJ, Carlos, Andros, and felt something she hadn't felt in years. Strength. Not the kind that came from morphers or megazords. The kind that came from people who would stand with you no matter what. Okay, she said, standing tall. Let's go. The team moved toward the shuttle, but as Ashley lifted Kaya inside, the communicator in her pocket pulsed again, not with warning this time, but with resonance. Kaya gasped softly. Mom, it feels warm. Ashley froze. Cassie noticed. What's going on? Ashley slowly pulled the communicator out. It glowed brighter than ever, not flickering, not unstable, but steady, alive. And Kaya's hand, still touching Ashley's arm, glowed faintly in response. Cassie's eyes widened. Ashley, she's syncing with it. Andros stepped closer, voice low. It's not just resonance, it's attunement. Ashley's heart pounded. What does that mean? Andros looked at Kaya with a mixture of awe and fear. It means she's connected to the grid. Ashley felt the world tilt beneath her feet. Kaya looked up at her, confused and scared. Mom, am I in trouble? Ashley pulled her into a fierce hug. No, sweetheart, you're not in trouble. She looked at her team, her family, but the universe might be. Chapter 9.
Okay. She's her daughter's getting introduced to the team. That's cool.
So, what do you guys think so far?
It's very much got like a legacy tone to like almost like a sequel to In Space. And like it's like it doesn't miss a beat when it comes to like not adapting but like continuing the story. I mean, it reminds me of like Cobra Kai, and it's like a sequel but still continuing the same kind of tone.
Oh wow. Okay. So, what do you guys think of the of the past Rangers making a comeback?
Very good. Very good.
Yeah. Very good. Introduced themselves to Check very well.
I'm sure. I knew at some point they were going to meet up again.
To quote,
they had to meet up again.
To quote a musician, "Don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years."
Oh, good.
So what do you guys think of
Oh goodness.
of Cassie's, I guess, like we get, like how, well, okay. Let me do it this way. What do you guys think of finding out about what Cassie's been doing since, last we see her in the show?
It's interesting because it kind of like coincides with what she does in real life. The actress.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's actually she's actually a firefighter, right? So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, see. Sorry.
Nerd, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm flexing my muscles.
Well, if you had any to begin with, maybe we'd be talking, but
Listen, I've been doing 60 push-ups every day. It's working. Get some definition. But yeah, I think it's a good legacy, man. I'm excited to read chapter 10 and then onward. How many chapters is it going to be?
Well, like I said, this was an experiment to see how it would flow. Because this is definitely one of the Rangers that I wanted to try to write a story about, and see how people would react if I read it or like that. But it's 10 chapters so far. I only wrote it to be 10 chapters. Nerd, I'm finna go use the bathroom real quick, but I will read the final 2 chapters for you, Nerd.
I'm going to bed when DG clocking out. I'm going to bed.
I'm actually, yeah, I'm actually about to clock out on this one.
I got church at 9 o'clock in the morning, so I gotta be up.
Woo!
Yeah,
Oh,
And
I gotta
man.
be up.
I've been up
That's
since
that's a little
like
earlier.
7 this
That's
morning.
a little earlier than me, man. I got it at like 10.
And then I'm gonna be making Easter dinner right afterwards, so I need some sleep.
Oh, yeah.
I'm making spiral glazed ham, some mac and cheese, some mashed potatoes, some cornbread. I'm telling you, it's gonna be good. Green beans and
All right, how
bacon in
many
them.
hours does it take to get to your house if we leave now?
For real.
Well, you know what? You know what? Like since I still got you guys, and I'm pretty much about to be done with this, done reading it. I might as well go and finish the last 2 chapters and go ahead and knock it on out real quick. Okay, so
Didn't I say I was about to head out?
hey, that's you good. You can leave. I ain't stopping you.
Some jalapenos and cheese on the cornbread. Let me tell
Look,
you.
I ain't stopping you from
You over here
leaving.
making me hungry.
Nah,
Look,
you good.
Two
I ain't got
kinds
the
of
Ranger
pie.
Black. I ain't got the power sword or the dragon dagger to your head saying you staying tonight.
You gonna stay today?
But no, but yeah, I'll just go ahead and read the last 2 and go ahead and knock it out. Then I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. Because I mean, hey, church at 10, and and that Easter dinner. I mean, hey.
I know. It's too bad y'all weren't close by. I'd be like, yo, swing by. Get you a to-go plate.
You crazy. All right, let me go ahead and knock these
He said
out
hot
real quick.
water and Jiffy. No,
Ooh.
like homemade cornbread.
I'm over here sneezing.
Damn. All right,
Homemade.
chapter 9. Ghosts, Futures, and the Warden's
Yeah, my
Shadow.
allergies are killing me. Ooh. Sorry.
All right, let's do it. The KO-35 shuttle hummed softly as it cut through the upper atmosphere, leaving Earth behind in a streak of blue and white. Kaya sat behind Ashley, her small hand wrapped tightly around her mother's. Across from them, Cassie, TJ, Carlos, and Andros, strapped in as the stars stretched into long, shimmering lines. Ashley exhaled slowly. I can't believe we're doing this again. Cassie smirked. Feels like old times, except we're older, Carlos said. And wiser, TJ added. Cassie elbowed him. Speak for yourself. Kaya giggled, a small, fragile sound, but it warmed Ashley's heart. As the shuttle entered the quiet of space, TJ leaned back, arms crossed behind his head. I never thought I'd be up here again. Ashley glanced at him. What have you been doing since everything? TJ smiled softly, coaching high school robotics and track. Turns out leading a ranger team prepares you pretty well for wrangling teenagers. Carlos snorted. You mean you yell at them until they listen? TJ shrugged. It works. Ashley smiled. I'm glad you found something you love. TJ's expression softened. I did, but I never forgot what we were or what we did. Carlos leaned forward, resting his elbows on his knees. Same here. After we retired, I went into search and rescue. Mountains, forests, disaster zones, anywhere people get lost. Cassie grinned. He's being modest. He saved dozens of lives. Carlos shrugged, but his eyes held quiet pride. I guess once you've been a ranger, helping people just sticks. Ashley felt a swell of warmth. I'm proud of you both. Carlos nodded toward Kaya, and you built a whole life, a good one. Ashley looked at her daughter, brave, curious, glowing faintly with a power she didn't understand. I tried. Andros, who had been silent, finally spoke. You succeeded. Ashley met his gaze. Gratitude passed between them, unspoken but real. The shuttle beeped as it approached the ghost perimeter, a hidden outpost floating in the shadow of a dead moon. It looked abandoned, its metal hull scarred and dark, but Ashley could feel the hum of old ranger tech beneath the surface. Cassie whistled. Creepy. TJ nodded. Feels like a haunted house in space. Carlos smirked, perfect place to hide. Andros guided the shuttle toward the docking bay. Once we're inside, we can. The lights flickered, the shuttle shook. Kaya gasped, Mom? Ashley held her tight. It's okay, it's just turbulence. But it wasn't. Outside the viewpoint, space rippled, the same distortion Ashley had seen in the sky over Earth. A wave of shimmering energy rolled toward them, bending starlight like liquid. Cassie's eyes widened. Is that? The warden, Andros said, voice tight. He found us. The wave hit the shuttle. The lights went out. The engines died. The cabin plunged into darkness. Kaya whimpered. Ashley pulled her close. I've got you. A cold metallic voice echoed through the shuttle. Not through speakers, but through the air itself. You cannot run from inevitability. Carlos stood, fist clenched. Show yourself. The voice ignored him. The child is marked. Surrender her and the rest of you may live. Ashley's fear ignited into fury. Over my dead body. The darkness pulsed. That can be arranged. Andros slammed his hand onto the emergency panel. Everyone brace. The shuttle lurched as backup power flickered on. Dim red lights illuminated the cabin. The ghost perimeter's docking clamps extended, grabbing the shuttle and pulling it inside just as the warden's energy wave surged again. The doors sealed behind them. Silence. Then boom. The entire outpost shook. Cassie steadied herself. He's trying to break in. TJ looked at Andros. We need a plan. Carlos cracked his knuckles. We need more than a plan. We need power. Ashley felt the communicator in her pocket vibrate, not with fear, but with purpose. Kaya's hand glowed faintly again. Andros looked at Ashley, then at Kaya, then at the others. It's time. Cassie caught her breath. You mean... TJ grinned. After all these years? Carlos smirked. Thought you never asked. Ashley's heart pounded, but our morphers, they're gone. Andros stepped forward, pulling a small case from the emergency compartment. Not all of them. He opened it. Inside, nestled in protective foam, were 5 astromorphers, restored, polished, glowing faintly with dormant power. Ashley's breath hitched. Andros, how? I rebuilt them, he said softly, just in case. Cassie wiped a tear from her eyes. You sentimental space nerd. TJ laughed. I missed this. Carlos grabbed his morpher, eyes blazing. Let's finish what we started. Ashley hesitated, then looked at Kaya. Her daughter stared at the morphers with awe. Mom, are you going to be a hero again? Ashley kept Kaya's face. I never stopped. Kaya hugged her fiercely. Be careful. Ashley kissed her forehead. Always. She stood, took her morpher, and felt its weight. Familiar, powerful, right. Andros raised his arm. Rangers? The outpost shook violently. The warden's voice thundered through the walls. You cannot stop what's coming. Hold on one sec. Alright. Where'd I go? Right. Okay. Ashley met her team's eyes, her family. Let's find out. Together, for the first time in years, they lifted their morphers, and with a surge of light that filled the entire outpost, let's rock it. The morphing energy exploded around them, brilliant, electric, alive.
No shift in the turbo. It's never shifting the turbo.
Wrapping them in armor, power, and the legacy they had never truly left behind. Kaya watched, eyes wide with wonder, as her mother transformed into the Yellow Ranger once more. The Astral Warden roared outside. The Rangers stood ready, and the universe held its breath. Okay, final chapter. Here we go. Chapter 10. Starfire against the Warden. The ghost perimeter shook like a dying star. Panels sparked, lights flickered. The metal walls groaned under the pressure of an impossible force pressing in from all sides. Ashley stood at the front of the team, armor gleaming gold under the emergency lights. Her helmet, my bad, her heart pounded, but her stance was steady. Behind her, Cassie, TJ, Carlos, and Andros formed a tight line. 5 Rangers reunited, 5 hearts beating as one. Kaya watched from behind a protective barrier. Andros had activated a shimmering energy field that kept her safe, but let her see everything. Her eyes were wide with awe and fear. Ashley lifted her helmet and locked eyes with her daughter. I'm right here. Kaya nodded, pressing her small hand to the barrier. Ashley pressed her gloved hand to the same spot. Then she turned, and the Astral Warden arrived. The air tore open like fabric, revealing a swirling vortex of black and silver energy. From it stepped a towering figure, cloaked in armor that looked forged from collapsed stars, eyes burning with cold, merciless light. The Astral Warden, his voice echoed like 1,000 whispers layered into one. Rangers, relics of a broken age. Carlos stepped forward. Funny, you look older than all of us. The Warden ignored him. His gaze locked onto Kaya. The child carries the echo. She belongs to the void. Ashley's fury ignited like a supernova. She belongs to me. She snapped her helmet into place. Rangers. Andros raised his morpher. Let's rock it. The Rangers charged. The Warden moved like a shadow, giving form. Fast, fluid, impossible. His strike sent shockwaves through the chamber, knocking Carlos and TJ back in a burst of sparks. Cassie leapt forward, pink spiral saber flashing. Try hitting someone your own size. The Warden caught her blade between 2 fingers. Futile. He flung her aside like a comet. Ashley darted in, twin astro blasters firing in rapid bursts. Yellow energy streaked across the room, forcing the Warden to shield himself. Nice shot, TJ called. Ashley didn't answer. She was already moving, flipping, sliding, firing again. Every motion was fluid by one thought. Keep away from Kaya. The Warden slammed his staff to the ground. A wave of dark energy rippled outward, knocking all 5 Rangers off their feet. Kaya screamed. Ashley hit the floor hard, armor sparking. Pain shot up her side, but she forced herself up. The Warden advanced to the barrier. Kaya backed away, trembling. Ashley's voice cracked through the comms. I'm not going to yell that. She sprinted faster than she had in years, but the Warden reached the barrier first. He raised a hand. The barrier flickered, cracked. Kaya whimpered. Ashley's heart shattered. The Warden pressed his palm to the barrier. The echo calls to me. Kaya's eyes glowed, not yellow, not white, but a brilliant, radiant gold, the color of a star being born. The barrier pulsed with the same light. The Warden recoiled. Impossible. Kaya lifted her hand. The barrier exploded outward, not breaking, but expanding, a dome of golden energy that threw the Warden across the chamber. Ashley froze. Cassie whispered, Did she just... Andros finished for her. She tapped the grid. Kaya stood in the center of the glowing dome, hair floating as if in zero gravity, eyes blazing with power. She didn't understand. Leave my mom alone, she said softly. The Warden rose, furious. You are a threat to the cosmic order. Kaya shook her head. I'm just a kid. Ashley stepped beside her daughter, placing a hand on her shoulder. You're more than that. She turned to her team. Let's finish this. The Rangers formed a circle around Kaya, their armor glowing brighter as her energy flowed into them, strengthening them, amplifying them, uniting them. Andros raised his spiral saber. Rangers, full power. The Warden charged. The Rangers charged back. The collision lit the chamber like a supernova. TJ and Carlos struck first, their combined blows cracking the Warden's armor. Cassie followed with a spinning slash that sent shards of dark energy flying. Andros leapt high, bringing his saber down in a streak of red light. Ashley moved last, but her strike was the strongest. Fueled by Kaya's golden energy, her kit shattered the warden's staff. Her blasters overloaded with power, firing a beam so bright it illuminated the entire outpost. The warden staggered, armor fracturing. This is not the end. Ashley stepped forward, visor glowing. It is for you. The Rangers unleashed their combined power, a burst of red, blue, black, pink, and gold that engulfed the warden completely. He screamed, then dissolved into stardust. Silence fell. The battle was over. And the epilogue, of course. Weeks later, Earth was peaceful again. Ashley stood outside the community center watching Kaya play with a group of kids, laughing, running, glowing with life. Cassie approached, sipping a smoothie. She's doing better. Ashley nodded. She's strong. TJ joined them, like her mom. Carlos added, and maybe one day, like a ranger. Ashley smiled softly, maybe. Andros stepped beside her, hands in his pockets. She's not the only one. Ashley raised an eyebrow. What do you mean? Andros nodded toward the playground. A boy climbed the jungle gym with uncanny agility. A girl lifted a heavy backpack like it weighed nothing. Another kid stared at the sky with a strange, knowing focus. Ashley caught her breath. Are they? Children of former Rangers, Andros said. The grid leaves echoes, and sometimes it chooses again. Ashley watched Kaya run toward her, laughing. Mom, look how fast I can go. Ashley caught her in a hug. I see you, Starshine. Kaya beamed. Do you think I could be a ranger someday? Ashley kissed her forehead. I think you already are. And, well, that's pretty much the end of it. I just wrote the rest of this, but, you know.
Oh, okay.
But,
Cool.
but a new generation waited, and the legacy of the Power Rangers was far from over. Far, far from over. The end.
All right.
Yay.
And that ends Ashley's story. For now.
All right.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm going to bed. It was a good story. I really enjoyed listening to you read it.
Yeah, definitely enjoyed it.
Thanks, guys.
Okay.
I'm glad you. I hope I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Next time I'll bring cookies and milk so I can go.
You know what?
Okay. But real quick, since I'm finna end the stream, any closing thoughts on the final chapters with the characters and everything, and how it leaves off?
Ashley became a good mother.
She's officially moved up to MILF.
Oh God! You know what? I like how the team came back together, and I like how you put in the epilogue how there could be some more future Rangers. You know.
Yeah, I'm leaving it open ended.
Yeah.
In case because you see, Kaya does have, the potential of being a Ranger one day. And of course, there was a little reference to Katie from Time Force. Because of course, the little girl that lifted up the heavy backpack, that was a reference to Katie from Time Force.
Yeah, because it was former kids of former Rangers. Yeah, they all kind of had the characteristics. It was good.
Awesome.
But all right, you
this
guys.
This was a great stream, man.
Yeah, definitely a great stream.
Thank you. Everybody like the stream. Always a pleasure having you guys on.
Like and subscribe.
And I hope everyone that's tuned in enjoyed it. Who knows? Maybe, I might turn it into an audio drama, or hey, who knows?
Yeah.
We can have DG play TJ. An audio drama.
Yeah, true.
Oh Lord.
I could definitely see it.
Yes, sir.
But all right, you guys. I will catch you guys later. Have a good night, and also happy early Easter.
Happy
Happy
Easter.
early Easter.
Let me
Thank
kick it off.
you.
He has risen.
Okay.
You guys supposed
Yeah.
to say he's risen indeed.
Oh,
Don't y'all go to a black church? Come on now. Y'all supposed to know this.
I
Stop
was
saying
going
like
to
that.
say
Maybe I go
something
to a white
similar,
church.
but
You don't know that.
Huh?
Oh,
Maybe I go to a white church. Why you gotta assume I go to a black church?
Listen.
oh boy.
you ain't had to say it like that, but okay.
Happy Resurrection Sunday, guys.
Yes.
Yeah.
Resurrection
Yeah.
Sunday.
All
And
right.
But all right,
DG,
you
have fun
guys.
at your white church tomorrow morning.
All right.
Oh, you know what? Good night, guys. It's a great
Have a good
stream,
night, guys.
Rangers. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Catch you guys later. Oh,
Alrighty.
so my next stream will be on the 18th of this month, and it will be the Power Rangers Element stream.
Okay.
So I will be reading
Coincidentally,
a little bit
that's the night I'm doing my
that.
Power Ranger Element stream.
Oh, is it? Is it now? Well,
Yeah.
we'll have to
Oh
see
yeah, I think
about
I
that.
have one of those coming up too. Maybe the same day. I don't know.
Lord. But all right. Well, hope you guys have a good night, and love having you guys. And
Yay.
I've already started doing a second Power Ranger story. This one is about this one's about Merrick from Wild Force.
Mm-hmm.
And I am gonna do. I do have a third one after that, but it's gonna be about Danny from Wild Force, like what happened with him.
Okay.
As long as you don't do anything with Mystic Force before I see Mystic Force,
You still ain't see that yet. You know what? Good.
I've seen one episode.
You
I've
ought
seen
to
one
be
episode. I got through one.
I'm telling you. Look, you know what? I might just write it. I might just go ahead and write it. But I'm still trying to figure out which Mystic Force Ranger I want to do it on. But I might just wait till you're done watching Mystic Force to read it.
I'm gonna get through it one of these days. I'm gonna get through it.
Yes, DD Merrick. I like that. Yeah. That will be this. That is the second story that I am actually currently writing. I already did the first chapter today. So I'll let you know when I finish reading it. I mean, well, my bad. Well, reading it, writing it, whatever. Because I tend to write it, then I go back and read it to make sure that it sounds good. So, yeah. But that will be the second Power Rangers character that I write about. Then, of course, Danny from Wild Force after that. And we'll see. Who knows? Maybe we'll have people vote on what Ranger I should do next.
All right.
I think you should do Lord Draken because he's obviously the best Ranger of all time. And with that, I'm out. Peace.
I'm about to say.
All right, man.
All right. All right. Have a good night.
Have a good night.
Bye, guys. You too.
Well, everybody, that was the stream, and I hope you have a good night. Also, happy Easter, everybody. Well, happy early Easter, but I know for some people it's probably already Easter, maybe. But if you liked the stream or if you liked the story, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Subscribe for more, because I am planning on doing another one pretty soon. And let me know what your favorite chapter was and what your thoughts were. And for Tracy, may the power protect you. This story was for you in particular. I would definitely love to give it to you at a con one day, just as a gift, as a gift to you. So if you see the stream or anything like that, May the power protect you. And, well, I'll see you guys around the Rangerverse, everybody. Have a good night.